You're listening to iCannabisRadio.com. I'm a little
Hey everyone, welcome to Sexpot Radio. I have no idea what I'm doing. I was talking to people on my phone.
Yeah, this isn't the time to be on the phone.
It's our guest. Our surprise guest for the night.
Nice.
So, you know, I try.
Good.
Can I say? So yeah, tonight we're going to have Dick Black in the studio with us.
Right on.
And we're going to be talking to the beautiful Miss Cissie Cobb.
Cissie Cobb. Hell yes. I'm excited.
Wait. She went to Catholic school.
Nice, dude. So we're going to have some stuff to talk about.
I decided to just drop that on you right now. So,
nice. I'm excited. I'm even more excited now. So, yeah. All right.
So, yeah, anyway, that's what's going on tonight.
Okay. Well, I hear somebody's phone. I told somebody to turn off their phone.
I needed to hear if our guest got here. I'm sorry, I suck.
Yeah.
So, yeah, those people should stop texting me now. Anyway, what's going on this week? Do we know?
Well, it's the week before Thanksgiving.
It is.
Thanksgiving's next week, so this week doing some food practicing, which I know sounds a little weird, but
food practice.
Well, you got to eat right. It's all about eating right, structuring what you eat, and when you eat it and how much.
Okay.
Well, it is, you can't, if you starve yourself, which I used to think, I'm going to starve myself, so make sure I've got lots of room and blah, blah, blah.
And actually, your stomach gets smaller.
Correct. So,
those muscles kind of.
Got to eat strategically here. And so, yeah, that's kind of what I've been on this week, is that kick. Really? Smoking a lot of hash, too.
I guess that helps.
Hurting. Right? It's been a tough week.
Smoke lots of hash and eat lots of food so you can eat more food?
Yes.
Okay.
I reckon so.
We have some exciting things coming up at the shop this week.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Like what?
So, well, our boss went to Amsterdam.
Nice.
And so we're going to sell all the shit in the store before Christmas.
Oh, yeah?
All of it.
Wait, you're going to sell everything in the store what? When?
I'm going to sell everything in the store before he gets back in 3 weeks. So before Christmas. So I can have a week off at Christmas. There's nothing left to sell.
If you sell everything in the store, I'm pretty sure that you can take a little more than a week off.
I wish I worked on commission.
No shit, huh?
So anyway, yeah, Paul is gone, so we are going to be running sales for the next 3 weeks. Black Friday is going to be a hella week. We're just going to do a full week. 20% off everything in the store.
Nice.
You come in, you show me how much money you have, and I will make sure that you walk out with the piece you want. For the most part.
I was going to say, so if I walk in with like $27 and some change, I can walk out with an oil rig?
No.
Okay, there we go.
I lied.
Solve that problem.
But I'll get you damn close. I will get you something to smoke oil out of. So, yeah.
Is it going to be sexy? Not the piece, but the presentation.
Yeah, the presentation will be ultra sexy.
Okay, it better be.
Okay.
So that sounds like it's getting better.
Yeah.
Of a deal.
Yeah, so come in. We're going to be doing 40% off on all of our clearance, which is regularly 30% off.
I was going to say, you should do some kind of game or something. Make it fun.
We're doing a few other kinds of games and such.
Right, come in, show your nipples, get 35% off.
Yeah.
Unless you're a dude. And then it's got to be a little bit more drastic.
I don't know. But no, we're going to be posting some different things on our Facebook. And people need to check that out, because if you share those posts, you'll be entered in drawings to win 30-40% off on any piece that you want in the store.
So
different
40% off.
40%.
That's almost half off. I mean,
that is almost
but still,
half off.
Like half off of anything.
Yep.
Is a pretty fucking awesome deal.
Yes.
Especially because Mad Hatters has a gang of cool shit.
We do, and we're getting some new shit. We got some new Sheldon Black pieces coming in. We got some new Swagga. We got some new Joel Halen coming in, who's going to be on the show next week.
Fuck, that would be so cool.
I
will have to actually bring my Joel Halen rig. I just stopped traveling with it since everybody's pieces are getting broken.
Right.
You know, people like, oh, someone's piece got broke. Someone's piece got broke. Fuck, I'm not bringing my piece. Fuck you.
Don't hand your piece to drunk people. Don't hand your piece to people that don't smoke.
Yeah.
That's what's happening. People are being, whatever. It happens. It happens. So yeah. Anyway, come on down to Mad Hatter's 6091 West Colfax, and we'll be whoring out some glass.
Whoring out some glass that you can glasturbate to.
Be our November whore sale. Wow.
Excuse me.
Wow. Just wow.
Sorry.
That was...
It's this Sprite.
Kind of gross.
Yep.
Thank you.
My pleasure.
Wow. Anyway, so yeah, we're going to whore out some glass and, you know, do all kinds of awesomeness. Oh, and we're doing a toy drive. We are doing a toy drive. You bring toys into Mad Hatter Smoke Shop and be entered into a raffle to win a few awesome pieces.
I would like to win something.
You should come try to win something.
Well, I'm gonna.
You win dinner with me.
Do I gotta cook it?
No, I'll cook it.
Nice.
See, you win. Yay.
Anyway.
But we are going to have some Joel Halen pieces. We've got a few pipes donated already. Swagger possibly will be donating something. I've hit them up. They should listen to me and donate something. Tricky has donated an item.
Nice.
As with his girlfriend. So, yeah. But anyhow, I don't know. So that's what's going on. There's also an art show going on in December that a friend asked me to mention on First Friday. It's Puss and Pups art show. Apparently it is a sex art show.
Well, okay.
So anyway, this is what he told me. He told me that it was a sex art show, a one-man sex art show. I'm not
one-man sex art show. Yes. Already right there gets you right from the fucking
just go. It's 841 Santa Fe Drive in Denver.
And see a one-man sex show.
Friday,
you
December
could get your eye poked
7th,
out. Who knows?
6 to 11. I don't know. People ask me to do awesome things for them. Sometimes I don't get all the information. One-man sex show.
Sometimes not having all the information is kind of like a choose-your-own-adventure book. They're fun.
Right?
You know?
Totally makes it your own adventure.
Right. I mean, a one-woman sex show already. That sounds awesome. I mean, a one-man sex show doesn't sound like something I entirely want to see, but it does sound interesting.
Right.
You know, like, especially if it's on the art walk, you know, it's probably not going to just be him jerking off looking at you going,
I hope it is.
That would definitely make it more fun. Or, well.
And a canvas. Yes. Yeah.
Ew.
Gross. It would probably sell. That's the crazy thing. Angel, I will totally be your date. Where are we going? So yeah, anyway, one-man art show. I'm gonna go do my own art show. Yeah.
If you say it's a one-woman art show, I'm willing to bet you'd get a lot of motherfucking people.
One-woman art show, and I'll sell my panties when I'm done.
She wants to go anywhere but the one-man sex show.
Okay.
That's good though, cause you know shit may get sprayed.
Sprayed.
Maybe not shit.
Sprayed. Jismed all over.
Jizzed.
What the hell? So yeah, we need to pick some more upbeat music. I think, cause this is like, I feel like I'm in an elevator right now. I don't know.
This is fucking No Woman No Cry. This is a great song. Don't be a pussy. Oh, you're lucky I'm not over there.
Why? You're talking from over in the corner. What the fuck?
I'm trying to get candy out. I'm stoned.
Oh my god, I have candy right here. Oh my lord.
But do you have this kind of candy? Oh, that's not candy.
He just dumped a whole pile of candy on the desk.
See, here we've got candy corn, saltwater taffies. Yeah. Got some motherfucking Laffy Taffy. some bottle caps. I know you like those. I got a Jolly Rancher. Go fuck yourself. That one's for sure mine.
Wow.
Package of Smarties.
The hostility.
Some sweet tart.
Telling me to go fuck myself is not the whole point of a one-woman sex show.
Fucking A. You know, we still need to have that on-air eat-out challenge. Like, how long can you have a straight conversation with me eating you out?
Dude, I can't have a straight conversation at all. So, I don't know.
What would make it more fucking fun. Plus, more than likely, whatever you say is just going to be interesting. Whether it's interesting or not.
I already stuttered. I had news. What? I'll try to read the news while he's eating me out.
See, there you go.
Yeah, let's see how that goes.
Were you implying, though, that we have no news for tonight?
I had news, and then, like, my computer became retarded when I got here. And I had all these open tabs, and none of them were saved, and so they all closed.
Oh, no, there's a trick. Oh, I don't know about Safari.
No, I hate Safari, and I need to, like, I don't know. I'm computer illiterate. I know that I could probably just go to Google Chrome and, like, download the shit, but I don't like to download things, and it makes me really anxious when it asks me to download stuff, and I panic. Because I've ruined my computer several times doing such said things.
You've what?
I've ruined it, and then Faisal has
Ruined?
to fix it. What?
Ruined.
Ruined.
Well, all I can think
Shut
of now
up.
is Stewie from Family Guy, where he's all ruined. I have to say it. Ruined. Ruined.
Cool whip.
Cool whip. So, yeah. Anyway.
It's the cool whip. Anyway, dude, I don't even know. So, yeah.
Dude, I'm dabbed out. I got the munchies, so I'm going to listen to you talk and eat some of this candy.
I don't even know what I'm talking about.
Talk about sex.
Let's talk about sex, baby. I don't know what to even talk about today. God damn it.
You didn't prepare anything?
I was prepared, but it fell apart.
How so?
And then I went clothes shopping on the internet instead. I found some cute stuff.
Fuck, dude, what an interesting woman.
They asked if we're a couple.
Yes.
No.
A couple of fucktards. is what we are.
Yes, I kind of like this guy next to me. I don't know. He's a weirdo.
I have a banana Laffy Taffy. I'm gonna kick back and enjoy it for a second.
So do I. So anyway, I don't. Fuck, dude. This is like throwing me off.
I just like to watch.
You're not fun. Like, dude, you're so not fair. What'd you do at work today?
We made a. Well, I don't want to say a fuckload of hash, but yeah, it was a pretty fucking busy day. We did.
A bunch.
4 or 5 different places worth of hash.
What places can people find your hash at?
Let's see, what places do I want to share the information for? Because some dispensaries are just, like, the people there are dicks. And so, you know, no offense or offense, whatever, however you want to look at it. If you're a dick, I'm not going to fucking share your dispensary's information. So, there's a couple that I'd like to mention, but I'm not going to because they're dicks. So, Colorado Wellness Center. I will definitely pimp those guys out. I've never been anywhere that I felt so family-like. I mean, you walk in and everyone there makes you feel like you're their son or daughter or whatever. You know, if it was you, you'd be like their daughter. I mean, it's an amazing place. Very family-oriented. We make hash for them. Actually, we made hash for them today. And all their delicious herb, they said that they wanted 70% of it to be butter because their shatter sells too fast. And it just sells. It's like, well, you should put a limit on how many people can buy. And so they say, well, after 3 days, they have no hash. So they said, make butter so people buy that a little slower. So it's like, all right. So we made...
So that's Colorado Wellness Center?
Colorado Wellness Center. It's on like
Where
2nd and just east of Bryant Street, off 2nd Avenue. It's kind of tucked back there, but Google it. Colorado Wellness Center. They're a good place, good people. Tell them the guys from Top Shelf sent you. And yeah.
Sweet. Anywhere else?
Fuck. Let's see, who's not an asshole?
That's really bad. Like, you make their hash, but you gotta debate whether they're an asshole or not.
Well, I'm a
sucks.
consumer,
Right.
if nothing else. And so, if you treat somebody like shit, I'm not going to turn around and say, but you can buy the hash that we made here, because, dude, the dispensary bought the hash back. It's on them. You know, it's like, it's already paid, so it's not like you're selling our hash. We're just the folks that make it. You know, we're contractors. So, let me think about that for a sec.
Okay. I do want to throw one out there for Colorado Medical Mary Jane. I have a lot of people ask me where they can go to get their red card. And CMM, which is the one that you went to as well. I think a lot of us have been there. It's located over at 3888 East Mexico Avenue in Denver. Their number's 303-625-4012. They're really good people over there. They'll take care of you.
The
doctor's pretty freaking awesome. I cannot remember the receptionist's name, but she is totally awesome.
She was lovely. So, and that's what's cool, you know. If we're promoting something, that's because we think it's cool. Nobody's paying us. Nobody even knows.
I don't have paid advertisers. I just want to support the people that I love in this industry and that are there to help people. So
yeah. So if you're a dickhead at a gas station, you know, we're not going to tell people, hey, your gas station, go there.
Right.
But there's a pizza joint called Zaza's Pizza over on University. It's just north on University. It's north of Evans, like 2 buildings. And that place is fucking dank. The people that work there are cool, and the food is great. And their dollar slices on Monday. So there, see? Free fucking advertising, and all you got to do is not be a dick.
All you got to do is treat your customers with respect.
Yeah.
And provide good service. And hey, I'll advertise for you.
Fuck yeah. So
I'm cool with that.
And not even so much as advertising, just more share the experience.
Well, yeah, if I go places that I really enjoy, I like to share that with my friends and, you know, let them know what's up.
Like something a little more risque. That Pleasure store over on 70th and Washington. I'd like to throw that out there. Well, because this is a sex show, so
right. Yes.
Might as well throw out, like, that's a pretty decent sex store. The person behind the counter, you can pretty much be as weird as you want.
They make sure your toys work before you leave.
Do they test them?
Yeah, they test them.
Like,
have you never noticed this?
Well,
like, if you buy a vibrator, like, they'll put new batteries in it and make sure that it works before you leave the store.
Oh, well, let me think. When was the last time I bought a new vibrator?
It was only a couple months ago. You were with me.
Oh, but did I pay for it?
Yeah.
Oh, so technically I bought a vibrator.
Yes, you did.
Right on. Now that I think about it, I haven't even seen it.
Yeah, you have.
It's not that glass one, is it?
No.
And it's not the small one because we bought that one at the same time. So, I don't know.
It's orange.
Excuse me. Ain't seen it.
Yes, he has.
Ooh, now this is getting interesting. I say I haven't seen it. You say I have.
You've helped use it. Like, I don't even know where to go.
Like one time.
Yeah, so you've seen it.
Okay, well, shit. So.
Wow, anyway. Fuck, dude.
So, yeah, good porn store. Maybe you'll forget your experience because sometimes things are a little weird and your brain blocks shit out. It's weird. You know, being in a sex store is kind of fun. It's weird.
It is fun.
It's weird. Like the first couple times are weird.
I think it would be fun for a while.
For a while, like maybe part-time, one day a week. It's like, I get to go to the sex store and see.
Dude, I work on
people.
Colfax. Like, seriously.
Yeah, but still.
I see a lot of weird shit.
You work in a head shop. You guys should sell You guys could probably make.
All right, Paul doesn't want to sell sex toys at the shop. He doesn't want to bring in weird
perverts.
clientele.
Are you fucking kidding? You mean
Yeah.
like the normal people that come into?
But he did say if I got sex pot radio dildos and stuff made, that we could sell those in the store.
I would like to volunteer using my penis for a
A
mold,
mold.
which our buddy the cocksmith will do. Actually, yep. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Just gotta
yeah.
hit him up.
Anyway,
What up, sir?
Mr.
Come on
Dick
in.
Black
Dick
in
Black is in the
house.
studio. Have a
Hello.
seat.
How you doing?
Good. How are you?
Doing all right.
I believe we are out of headphones.
Why'd you guys move?
Bigger studio.
And this is our very own, so
Oh.
we don't have issues with people. And
Now that one you
smoking
leave
weed.
straight up and you're talking to the side. These ones you
Oh, okay. Cool.
do the
So this is your studio. You don't have to worry about any BS.
correct.
Any.
Yeah.
This whole building.
Nobody complains about the pot smell, you know.
People were complaining in the other building.
Yeah, 'cause the other
AT&T
businesses.
apparently is not.
Apparently they drug test their employees and then they find it odd when their employees come to work and the smell of marijuana comes wafting into their office.
And they haven't smoked anything.
And they're not allowed to smoke and they're like, hey, somebody down the hall is doing what I want to do.
It's legal, motherfucker.
Right,
Right?
exactly.
Now it is.
Now.
When does it actually go into effect?
Let's see. They have till July 1st to like officially write everything up.
July 1st.
Well, no, that's for
And
that's for
then-
all the big shit, from what I
Right,
understand, the
okay.
businesses and all that. But as far as I understand, personal use and personal protections go into
Somebody
effect the
says
moment
December
that Hickenlooper
6th, but-
signs the fucking or ratifies the elections in Colorado.
Tuesday.
I thought he was trying to avoid.
Well, he's talking to the feds, to get informations figured out. Washington, on the other hand, see, now there's some news we could get into. Is Washington is just like the cops. Holy fuck, the cops are like, fuck it. We are fucking done arresting you motherfuckers.
That's
We're
awesome.
done. We stopped right now. And the sergeant's on there. It's like, we're stopped. We're done. Like, you got small amount of pot. We're done arresting you.
That's cool.
Which is how it should be, because by the time it goes to trial, all this shit's gonna be done
Yeah.
over with.
It's about damn time, anyways.
Right?
Absolutely.
So yeah, but as far as being able to go into businesses and buy, it'll probably be January 1st, 2014.
That's what I was
So.
understanding.
Because they have till July to write everything up, and then October 1st they can start applying for their licenses to sell it. I think the MMCs are going to get first dibs on opening up that way to the public, and then
I hear you're not going to be able to. It won't be the variety of strains won't be there. Unfortunately, it'll be sativa, indica, and hybrid. From what I understand, will be the choices.
I'm not sure how that'll end up being.
I'm sure that
Weird.
it'll have to break off.
Right.
I couldn't see them limiting it to.
Right.
Yeah.
Really, those are the three kinds. I mean, if that's the only three physical choices, you're like, I just want an indica, and they hand you whatever. That would be weird.
Right.
But that would be like going to a bar and saying, I want a beer, and they're all, okay, here you go, like in the
You get a
cartoons,
Duff.
and yeah, you get a Duff.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want a fucking Duff. I want a motherfucking Fat Tire. Like, you ask for a beer, that's what you're getting.
Right?
Beer.
Shitty.
That wouldn't go over so
Or
well.
a Pabst. Like, I don't want no fucking Pabst. This is bullshit. If this is your blue ribbon, I don't even want to taste your fucking last place.
Gross.
Now, the interesting thing, though, is somebody had told me, and I got to still look into it, is that prohibition years and years and years and years ago of alcohol, when Colorado legalized alcohol, within 1 year of that, they legalized alcohol nationally. So maybe there's some luck with Colorado. Maybe we'll fucking see some national. Well, we should. When you break it down, like the feds are like, well, we still don't recognize marijuana as medicine, except that in Washington D.C., motherfucking people voted to legalize medical marijuana. So marijuana is legal in Washington D.C. For medical reasons, but the feds don't recognize it as medicine.
They recognize it as income. Get to bust your ass, they get paid. That's how they recognize it. We recognize it as if I get caught with that shit, you're going down. So what happens if federal comes in and catches us? Then is it on a case by case, or are they going to go
I'm not
on a witch
sure.
hunt?
Well, it's my understanding that because our law is wrote into the Constitution that we have protections. Also, recently I learned that Colorado is the only for-profit, or has the only for-profit medical marijuana system set up, and that's why, it's shit ain't working out so well in places like California.
Right.
That is really big. The feds are raiding the shit out of that, but because it's not a part of their constitution and they're non-profit, which really I don't understand why the feds would take and waste time raiding non-profit places that are growing oxygen-producing plants.
Right.
I mean, that's already sad, but it's economics, whatever. But
are they going to legalize coke next?
I think they should stop making
Medical
legislation that
medical coke
has to do with what they do. They have that.
There is medical coke.
Is there a medical grade?
Yeah. It's actually used for cauterizing like bloody noses and stuff.
For real?
Like if you break your nose, they'll use coke to like clot it.
Get the fuck out.
No.
So you bust your nose like, give me some of that medical.
Give me some coke.
Give me some of that good shit.
Give me some cocaine.
People don't die from this shit. I mean, I guess what my question is, medical grade coke, is that better than the street shit on the best level?
I'm sure it's probably pure.
Because I'm sure there's a dealer out there that's like, I got the best coke in town, period.
Right?
You buy my shit, you're going to cut it so you can make some cash, but you're going to still get fucked up.
It's funny that we're talking about this because we're going to be talking to the original Coke Queen tonight.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Oh,
Cissie
shit.
Cobb, yes.
Great minds think alike.
Right? But yeah, we're all celebrating the legalization of marijuana here in Colorado.
It's not legalization, though.
Regulation, whatever.
Prohibition.
It's still regulation. I just gotta throw that out there. Sorry.
Okay?
Had to throw that out there. My bad.
I haven't been able to track it down, but I did hear that Montana got rid of their medical.
That's what I heard, too.
What do you mean? What happened?
They overturned the vote this year.
So even though people voted yes, they said no.
Well, what happened was a few years back, they had voted it in. So Montana had medical marijuana. Then, was it 2 years ago, 1 year ago? Anyway, they shut down all dispensaries in the state of Montana. Said that no one could do it for profit. They couldn't run dispensaries. You couldn't actually sell marijuana to people.
Okay.
You actually had to give it to patients. So a patient could hire you to grow. You could charge them a fee for growing, but you couldn't actually charge them for cannabis.
That's pissing in somebody's face and calling it rain.
Right? Well, then
rain,
a lot
bitch.
of the voters, a lot of the farmers and stuff up there said that the way that the law was worded when they were voting on it, they thought that they were voting against it, when in all actuality they were voting for it. So they put it back on the vote again this year, and they
That's
heard that it was
fucked up.
overturned.
Quit fucking with the people.
Fucked up.
Give them the freedom.
Right?
Let them smoke on the Chiba. You know,
Yeah.
I can't wait to the day that all this will just be behind us and we get to do whatever the fuck we want. I can't wait till they legalize prostitution, because, I think
That's
that'd be
one
nice.
thing that I feel pretty strongly about. I think they should legalize prostitution and make you get a prostitution license. You
Yep.
have to go get tested every
Yep.
6 months. Fucking make sure.
Oh, you mean like they do in Las Vegas?
Yep.
Yes.
Holy shit, what a novel approach.
Las
Wait.
Vegas, Amsterdam,
Are you saying that you want to legalize the personal use of someone's own body?
See, I would want a virgin
Yes.
though. If it's gonna be legal, I want a virgin prostitute. I want a prostitute that don't know shit about shit. All that she knows is the prices. That's what the fuck I want.
What if they get attached?
Too fucking bad. I got no cash. You know what I'm saying? I paid you for ass once.
I paid you to leave.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Now, if they get attached, they got to pay me in ass. So, you know what I'm saying? Don't be hanging around with clothes on. You came over to get fucked. Get fucked. Let's get it over with.
I think that it would lower the STD rate of prostitutes.
You know,
it would change a lot of things.
I honestly think STDs came from fucking animals.
I'm pretty sure.
Because humans been fucking forever.
Right?
No diseases. How does diseases just somehow be introduced to the human body? You know what I mean? Like, SARS, things like that. You got to inhale that shit, so you have
Right.
to be around it some way. So I think some dude was just being greedy, decided to fuck everything,
Right.
and came home with shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And girls are like, well, why does my pussy smell funny? He said, well, because I was fucking holes in trays.
Right.
So I got a hold of a horse, and
Okay,
I
so-
fucked the shit out of it.
So speaking of, there's a wire hole in
There's
this
a
desk
glory
right
hole
here.
You know?
Glad that you said
Get
that
copper AIDS.
because that's I'm thinking like you could. Never mind.
Yeah.
I just wanted to
Yeah,
point
you
it out.
did.
There's a glory hole right here.
It's a little lower than knee high. I guess.
You just
Yeah,
drop,
yeah.
you just drop your dick in there.
Oh yes, welcome to Sex
No
Pot
splinter,
Radio.
no splinters.
This used to be a porn studio.
Really?
See that window right there? That was where the camera went.
And that screen there protects the camera from getting shot at.
So everybody was doing doing office
Yeah.
porn.
Yeah.
No, there's
office
probably a bed in
There
here.
might have
They
been a
probably
bed, you never know what
This
was.
is slightly redecorated.
Yeah.
I would like to do porn. It's funny you guys even brought up porn. I'm actually trying to I'm trying to put together a penis enlarging video.
Well, we talk about sex here, so
Yeah, I've actually been doing these exercises for a while, and I've put together quite a monster. And I want to share my secrets for a nominal fee.
For $9.99 a minute.
For any man out there who's trying to put on some inches and some dimensions. So I was wondering if you guys had any feedback on how one could get started on that.
I'm sure I could help one get started.
That'd be
In that
badass.
general direction. I know a few people that know a few people, so.
Because I mean, there's like 6 different techniques I'm ready to film,
Yeah.
and I haven't had a chance to use this new package in about 3 months or so. The last time I used it, I did some damage, and I'm pretty happy to see what kind of damage I can do next. Like, I'm gonna leave an indelible mark on your life and your vagina for life.
Yes.
No, but I hear that girls like size, so I have a new stage name. It's Girth Brooks. Dick Black, aka Girth. Just call me Girth. Girth Brooks. Hell
Oh, I love it.
my country twang.
Get your twang on.
Right. Just call me Girth.
that's funny.
Oh
shit.
my god.
Hell yeah! I'm trying to get the video out so I can pay rent on time and early and shit.
I have a business card in my car. I'll give you of a guy
Cool.
that knows all about that.
Word. Because I mean it works. I mean I was you know, I was skeptical. I was like, yeah, that shit doesn't work. Then I was like, man, this shit works.
My friend that knows all about how to make porn and all that shit and is really deep in the industry, he was the Oscar Mayer Wiener kid.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, for real.
No shit.
Yeah, yeah.
I think I met him.
It's Todd Bass, blonde guy. Yeah. He's like pretty cool. He works at Pleasure, or he owns Pleasures.
Really?
Yeah.
Seen them on late night commercials.
Yeah.
Hey!
Yep,
It's the
yep.
Pleasure Dudes!
Yep, that's him.
Blonde guy.
Oh, I know that guy, yeah.
He was the Oscar Mayer Wiener kid, but yeah, he's
Oh.
like pretty deep in the porn industry. So,
Okay.
So yeah.
So you could, yeah, because I mean, the techniques work. What they try to get you to do with these techniques, they want you to use the pills. The pills are only going to give you a little bit of what you're looking for, and then as soon as you stop taking the pills, you're right back. You might get something, but 9 times you're probably not going to get shit.
Right.
You're not going to get anything off of it if you don't do these exercises. So now that I've done the exercises, I'm ready for the pills and the creams, because then that's when I'm fucking, you know, now I'm doing porn at this point. I mean, when, the dick that I'm trying to get is for porn, not for.
Right.
For,
I was gonna say, aren't you already black?
Yeah, but you know, let's put it this way. You know, I'm going to use this analogy. There's the Nissan Sentra, the Nissan Altima, and the Nissan Maxima. Okay. I was the Nissan Altima stacked. You know what I'm saying? I was a badass. You can't find the Maxima. I was the Maxima with nothing. You know what I'm saying? It's just,
Right.
you get the Altima stacked or you get the Altima with nothing in it.
Right.
I'm the ultimate. Now I'm like a
Commercial
pathfinder
claims.
and shit. I don't even know. I'm not even a pathfinder. I'm like I'm like a
I heard
Porsche
commercials.
Cayenne Turbo. That's what I am now. You know, I'm wrecking shit now.
Yeah.
So, but I wanted to see it. I wanted to see if it was true that if in fact women really do care about girth, or they don't really give a shit, because there's so many guys out there that aren't. I mean, the average size is what, 5.5, 6 inches, something like that.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I think the average is.
Huh.
You guys don't know. You guys don't know that?
I guess I've never. I don't know. Well, let's figure it out.
Well, all right.
Yeah. What is I think the average is like 6 inches, something like that.
I think you're right. Actually.
And like black guys are born with 6 inches, so
Right.
And depending on their environment, they either gain. No, I'm joking.
Right.
But I know a big dick ain't always cracked up to be if you don't know how to use it. I
Yeah.
do know that.
If you don't know what you're doing with it, like there ain't even a point. Like,
Yeah. Girls don't want none.
Nope. Nope.
Well, he don't even know what the fuck he's doing.
Huh? Yes, we do need to call her here in a moment. We should probably cut to commercial, and we'll find this information on penis size. Really quick.
Information.
Some information on the penis direction. Anyway.
For real.
So yeah. I don't know.
Well, this website right here on AskMen.com says, research by the French medical organization, the National Academy of Surgery, was conducted to ease men's feelings of inadequacy and dissuade them from this crazy fad of penis enlargement surgery.
Right.
Because surgery, fucking dangerous.
Definitely.
Says on to the facts. The average penis size is 3.5 to 3.7 inches when soft, and between 5 and 5.7 inches when hard.
Wow.
For those still paranoid, that's 9 to 9.5 centimeters at ease and 12.8 to 14 centimeters at attention. If you need to feel bigger, 5 inches just ain't doing it for you.
Huh.
So, yeah, there you go. Anything bigger, and you can apply to be Ron Jeremy's stunt double. Which is not true, because if anybody has seen Ron Jeremy's dick, it's not nothing.
He sucked his own dick. Did you know that?
Ow.
Really?
I guess he bent over and gave himself. I mean, there's actually a video. I mean, you could probably Google it right now. Ron Jeremy sucking his own dick. Yeah.
I'll let her do that.
Yeah, I know. That's not something you want to have on your ledger. What you been doing?
Like, it's a little more interesting to go look up and see what the average size of a penis is.
Right.
That's...
And really, just because a lot of people believe that because you're born of American African, that we all have big penises. That is not true. There's people out there that, just don't have it. I've seen some porn where I'm like, that's a BBC? Bullshit. Maybe BBC as in news from Europe. Definitely not BBC as in big black cock.
Right.
Bullshit.
It says here the self-measurement is self-measurement of this sort is notoriously unreliable. Apparently you guys lie about
Oh,
size.
of course.
So you're not supposed to start at your butthole, right?
Right.
Right behind the tape.
Yeah.
All the way up.
They do it in porn too. Like, I mean, I've seen a couple porns where these guys are measuring their dick, and you could clearly tell at that moment they have taken some of the tape back, so it looks like it's 20 inches. It's like
cramming it into their pubic bone.
Get the fuck out of
What the
here.
fuck?
I watched a porn yesterday because I didn't get a chance to today, but yesterday, and it was a shortened down clip, like 20 minutes, whatever. But it was a bang bus, and it's the same basic principle. They either pretend or they really talk to some chick on the street, and they're like, "We'll
Right.
give you hundreds of dollars if you
Right.
show us your boobies," and then they're sucking somebody's dick
Right.
later. And this dude's like, "Well, I love your titties," it's some weird foreign accent, my friend wants to fuck you or whatever. We give you hundreds of dollars. And she's like, "Okay, whatever." And the dude comes out, and you could see her. She's like, yeah, damn, he's looking good. And it seemed kind of genuine because of the look on her face. She wasn't looking away.
Right.
Wasn't looking at the camera. She's just staring at this dude like,
Right.
yeah, I'm going to fuck him. And then he took off. His pants came down, and he was probably in the average range, you know? I mean, it went like halfway from his balls to his belly button. Not very big. And you could see the look on her face change from to...
Where's the rest of it? Yeah.
I'm doing this for money.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, and it was like less muscles,
Right.
more cock.
Well, I know that it's. I mean, there's another guy I met that's in the industry. He used to film his own, and he said it's fake. It really. I mean, like I thought Bang Bros was when I first stumbled upon Bang Bros. I was like, this shit's pretty cool. You know what I'm saying? You just driving down the street, see a girl, offer her some cash. Next you know, you're fucking her. And then you see that girl in another porn, and then you see her in 10 other porns. You're like, that
Wait
shit
a
ain't fucking
minute.
real.
Oh, that just ruins it.
Well, yeah, it really it sucks. But the element in which it's taking place, it's
Still
kind
sexy,
of it's kind of
It's like outfits
arousing.
or costume porn. It's not,
Right.
Yeah.
she's not really a cop sucking off the guard,
Right.
or the prisoner, but it's still that
It's
setup.
close enough to
You know,
where I
the-
believe it.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
it's still, yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, because porn, I mean, anymore, I'm looking for, I want bitches to really be orgasming. I mean, that's what the fuck, I want to see asshole fucking, cop lights. You know what I'm saying? Like, just, tight, loose, tight, yeah, exactly. We want to see anus winking. That's how you know, that's how you know that girl is orgasming. You know what I'm saying? Just fucking screaming and shit like bullshit. Anybody can do that. Let me see that ass have a seizure. You know what I'm saying? Let me see that motherfucker squeeze lemons. You know what I'm saying?
Right? Oh my god.
Hell yeah. That's how you know. I mean, anymore it's just like, I mean, girls can moan all day long. That's why when a guy asks, well, how can you tell if a girl's cheating or if she's really orgasming or not? Well, it's your shit squeezed like a vice grip. 9 out of 10, she's probably having an orgasm. But then again, she may have really good control of her Kegel muscles, and just be squeezing the hell out of you so you can hurry the fuck up and get back on the couch. You never know.
On that note, we are gonna go to break.
That Mad Hatter Smoke Shop has everything from space glass to butane and butane accessories, I tell you what. Located at 6091 West Colfax in Lakewood, and now at 2615 Walnut Street in Denver. Ah! God damn it, Reclaim, put your pants back on.
Hi, I'm Josh Stanley.
And I'm Jesse Stanley.
Two of the brothers here from National Geographic's American Weed, and we'd like to invite you to come into our dispensaries in Colorado Springs. Come in for the most pure organic strain selection in Colorado. It's all hand grown by the Stanley brothers, especially for our patients. So come in and visit us at our 2 locations, East Platte and West Colorado. And remember,
Always be kind to each other.
California's Attorney General has determined that the Repeal Cannabis Prohibition Act will save hundreds of millions of dollars from our overburdened justice system while creating hundreds of millions in new tax revenues from new sustainable jobs and industries that are friendly to our environment. But we can't do it without your help. We are seeking your donations to get on the ballot. Please go to repealcannabisprohibition.org to learn more about how you can help. It's time to end the war on cannabis and hemp in California. It's time to end the madness. Paid for by Sensible Californians Incorporated.
Dixie Elixirs, the patient's choice for alternative medical marijuana treatment, brings you Dixie Botanicals all-natural topical therapy, including massage oil, pain relief salve, and our newest product, Dixie Botanicals Pain Relief Lotion. This all-natural lotion pairs beautifully with Dixie Botanicals bath salt for a deeply relaxing experience with no psychotropic effect. Like us on Facebook, Dixie Elixirs, or join us at www.dixieelixirs.com.
you're listening to Sexpot Radio on iCannabisRadio.com.
What?
Hey everyone, we're back with Sexpot Radio.
I guess that's what that meant when he's like pointing at you. I'm like, what,
Yeah,
dude?
and then it's time to go back. I knew.
Fuck.
You see how quick I moved? I knew it was up. So yeah, anyway.
I thought it was time to dab or something.
No dabs for you. That's on your own show.
No dabs for you.
No dab.
We only do our show once a month now.
Well, then I guess you only get to dab once a month.
What show is it?
iDab Radio.
Oh, what day is that on?
Wednesdays. Although we're probably changing because we were doing 4 days a month, like every week. But now that we're down to doing 1 day a month, we probably move off of Wednesdays. So
Okay.
like I'm trying to get it pushed to Tuesdays, like move our show to Tuesdays once a month, so that way we can do our show before Sex Pop, and then we could just have a big sex party, dab party out there. You know, like get
That'd be
naked
cool.
and do dabs, and the shows can blend
Dude,
together.
I'm down with naked dabs. I can't dab, but naked dabs.
But
sounds
naked
fun
dabs
to
makes
me.
it all better.
I-
So yeah,
Anybody gonna try to fight me or anything, are they?
huh?
I don't want to get butt naked and cause people to fight me. And...
Well, you don't have to, but you
People
know.
be like, "How'd you get that?"
Where your pants at?
We are gonna call Cissie right now. She's on.
Yeah.
Hi, Cissie. I can't hear her. Hello. No. Yes. No.
Can you hear now?
Cissie, are you there? No, I can't. Oh no.
I am really excited for this.
I am too.
Try it again.
So
So do we- What? Angel wants to know how we torch with nakedness. You can torch while naked.
you just don't get your dong in the
You
way.
have to be safe about it.
I can hear
That's
you
how you
crunching
do
your
it.
candies. That sounds funny.
Yay. This feels like an episode of Crank Yankers.
Hello?
Hi, Sissy. How are you?
I heard you. You couldn't hear me?
No, we couldn't hear you on this
Couldn't
end.
hear you now though.
Oh, good.
But we
But you
can,
got me now, right?
we can hear you now.
You guys are fucking hilarious. I've been watching the show since 7:15.
Oh, yay.
Who's that guy there with you?
Right here on my right-hand side is my boyfriend, Jeremy.
I knew that. I figured that out from the dildo conversation.
And then I've had that dildo conversation with many friends. No, I'm kidding.
Yes, I know. We talk about it all the time. You guys are killing me. I had so many things I wanted to call up during the liquid cocaine thing. The medical cocaine.
Yeah.
It's 180. It burns at 96 degrees. Now, if you have one of those machines, like you can burn and find out what's in the coke by raising the temperature every 7 minutes, 10 degrees, or 10 minutes, 7 degrees. I can't remember which because I haven't done it in so long. But if you get coke that burns at 196, it's not real coke because most of the time the coke you get in the streets, even if it's really good, burns at 184. 184, 187 tops, never into the 90s. That's like synthetic coke.
Huh.
So I just thought I'd throw that in. And there was one other thing. Oh, yeah, I dated a porn star. The greatest porn star of all time. John Holmes. Johnny Wad. This is way before your time. This was in the 70s. Do you know who he is?
I'm not sure. I don't think so.
What was his name?
Oh, my God. He's the greatest
John-
porn star ever
John
lived.
Holmes?
Johnny Wad.
Oh,
was
Johnny
his
Wad.
name.
Johnny Wad.
We're so gonna
Uh-huh.
find him.
He had a 13 3/4 inch dick.
Yep.
Oh,
I think
shit.
that was John Holmes.
It is John Holmes, but he
Oh,
went
okay, well,
by
there you go.
Johnny Wad. as
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah, it
Yep.
was,
Johnny had a
So I was like, oh
wad.
my God, you guys are so funny. You're talking about my life. Oh.
Right?
That's a lot
Sex,
of
drugs,
dick.
and rock and roll.
I'm excited we get to talk about your life tonight.
Oh, well, I always like to talk about myself, who doesn't?
Right, exactly. Exactly.
But you guys are so cute. I didn't know that was your boyfriend. That's awesome. Until I heard the dildo conversation.
Yes.
Like, oh my God, you guys are so cute.
Yeah, I kind of like him.
it makes it easier
Oh,
to be
I think you're a great couple.
Oh, thank
You have
you.
great chemistry.
makes it easier to be perverted on the show if
Yeah, I guess so.
you get to fuck your host.
You're
and
saying
stuff.
things to your personal partner.
Yeah,
so-
it doesn't get awkward or anything when you leave the studio.
Right. If you're like this radio partner, it'd be kind of weird.
Yeah.
Right?
Especially if you weren't having sex.
Yeah, no kidding.
That
Right?
would suck.
That would be bad. Some of the shit
So,
I say, I don't know. We embarrass each other.
Congratulations on the Colorado thing.
Yeah, for sure.
I heard your whole explanation because I really wanted to know. So you were talking about it, so you gave me a lot of information I was looking for
Awesome.
about what they're going to do and everything. So but still, congratulations.
It's definitely going to be a learning experience over the next year and a half.
Yeah,
so.
we suck. We suck here.
Yeah. Well, move to
do.
Colorado.
Yes,
We
get
need
here.
to get something new on the ballot, like however yours was worded.
Well, ours
Can we
wasn't
just
necessarily.
steal it?
Ours
Steal it,
wasn't
put it on the
worded
ballot
well.
here?
The biggest thing here is that we had it written into our state constitution, so it makes it a little harder for the feds to fuck with us out here.
So any advice, or the advice for any state that wants to do it is don't write initiatives or bills or any of that shit. No popular vote, none of that. Write something, an amendment for your state constitution, and make it a for-profit business.
All right.
So yeah,
For profit.
definitely.
Yeah, I was listening to you. That made perfect sense.
So that
For
seems to,
profit.
yeah,
I mean, why not? Pay taxes, state makes money, they're happy.
right?
Just have to worry about the DEA coming in.
Yeah.
Maybe,
Yeah, exactly.
I mean,
And
if the feds you're going to get federal taxes, so they should just shut up.
well, and the big thing with the Amendment 64 that we just passed, a large portion of that is that the first $4 million, $40 million.
It's supposed to be 40. I mean, I've read some, there's a lot of
It's like the first
speculation.
$40 million is supposed to go to help improve the schools here in Colorado.
Every year, from what I
Nice.
read, the first
Nice.
40 million every year is supposed to go directly to the school system to rebuild schools and all that.
That's awesome. Will it get there? Because I know California lottery is supposed to go to the schools, too. And it sure the hell doesn't seem like it's getting there.
Right?
No kid. I mean, everybody. When I go to the grocery store to go put money on my prepaid card, there's like 4 or 5 people in front of me, and 4 of the 5 people are there for lottery tickets. And it's like
Yeah.
everywhere.
Yeah,
It's
there's
just
tons of money.
it's insane. If they banned lottery,
Where does that money
lines
go?
everywhere would be
It's like,
short.
come on.
Yeah, no
Not going
kidding.
where it's supposed to.
No, exactly.
And it's not like that many people win the lottery either, so.
No, that's what I'm saying. And who's to know what the actual amount was that was bought and what they're saying is available for winning?
Right.
Could be half of what they took in.
Yeah,
There's no way
kidding.
to check that.
That's true.
They could be skimming money off the top. It'd be so easy if you're running the lottery.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I never
I got
really
the
thought
wrong
about that.
job.
No shit.
I want to run the lottery.
You may have the wrong job, but you had a pretty exciting job for a while.
Well, yeah, that's true. That's true.
Right?
And I'm so happy that bitch is dead. That Colombian. Did you hear about that in September? That Griselda.
Actually,
Blanco?
I looked up the story after reading your message that you had sent me.
She was just a deadly killer. She was a killer. She killed children. She killed women. She didn't care who she killed.
Right?
And that story I told you was true. We
Yeah.
got high the night before. Way too high. We were supposed to meet everybody at that Crown Liquor Store in the Dayland Mall at 11 o'clock in the morning. And by 2 o'clock, we found out that everybody was dead that went inside the Crown Liquor Store. She had built a war wagon, which is like, it looked like a laundry truck.
Yeah.
And it was all bulletproofed, and there were slits on the side, and machine guns were shoved through it. They sprayed the parking lot. The Dayland Mall at the time was the biggest mall, in the country. I mean, until that thing in Minnesota came up or whatever it is.
Right, yeah.
Mall of the Americas.
Mall of America.
Wherever the hell it is. But the Dayland Mall has access to like 5 freeways at once.
Oh, wow.
So, we used to do drug deals there all the time. Because, I always used grocery stores or anything that was busy. Everybody likes to go to these dark alleys and do their thing. Well, that makes you look guilty. Right. In a grocery store, everybody's got the trunk open and everybody's got a bag in their hand.
Right.
So I used
Holy
to
shit,
put
I
like
thought of that.
say I'm taking 5 kilos somewhere. I put the 5 kilos in the bag, like a grocery bag, not plastic, paper, and put like Frosted Flakes on top of it and bread and, all this kind of shit that looks like groceries. So when I had my trunk open, I had groceries in my trunk. And then the person would be like, oh, they just saw me in the parking lot of the grocery store. And I'd hand them the bag, and we'd just keep talking, and he'd walk away. And nobody pays any attention to you. You could be doing it right next to somebody. They're busy with their groceries.
That's fucking brilliant.
It worked. That's why I never got caught, I think.
That's brilliant.
Plus, back then, the cops were really stupid.
And they didn't
Now-
have cameras in
now
every
they're not.
fucking corner
What's that,
of
huh?
everything. Oh, they have cameras in every corner of everything now.
Yeah.
Parking lots, they got
You
the...
can't even get away with doing a bump on the freeway these days.
Fuck no.
There's cameras
Right?
everywhere.
Every 200 feet, there's camera clusters in every grocery store parking lot.
Oh, for sure.
It's insane.
Well, you know what? They're not. It's always worked for me. It really has.
That's quite brilliant.
It did, you know. I mean, I'm not doing that now, so I don't really know if I'd get busted or not. But
Get like 4 kilos of Coke and some cornflakes, man. Like,
got
breakfast and
champion,
right? Fuck yeah. Now that's the breakfast of champions for sure.
That's the breakfast of Rick James. I'm Rick James, bitch.
Oh wow. So I was doing.
That guy was hilarious.
Right?
Made me want to fuck him.
Yeah.
I'm like, I want to see these exercises you're doing to make your dick so big.
Yeah. I can show you the exercises, all right.
So that's not all you can show.
You're going to need some more eyes.
Yeah. Oh,
I love sex toys.
Yes. Sex toys are great.
Yes, they are. Wouldn't leave home without one.
In fact, speaking of sex toys, I was doing a little reading over the last couple of days about you, and I heard that you had gotten busted at one time, and they actually took your vibrator that they found in a safe.
Yes, they did.
Wow.
I had a 357 Smith & Wesson, $150,000 in cash, and a vibrator.
Holy shit!
Yeah.
Man, they gave me so much shit for that. It was Tucumcari, New Mexico. So you can imagine,
right?
I mean, you know, I think that busting me and taking my money built them an airport.
Oh,
They didn't used to have an airport. Now they have an airport and all kinds of shit. Right after they got my money.
Wow.
They just made a deal. You know, we'll take your money because I didn't have any coke on me. I didn't have any. That was the thing.
Right.
But I had a dirty grinder, and it tested 87% pure. So they arrested me for trafficking. It got dropped, but it was $50,000 bail for 3 of us.
Ouch.
And then my lawyer got it dropped. You know, of course, I had to pay him $25,000 to come there. It was a sting. It hurt.
Right.
You know, like, ow, I hate losing money.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, craziness.
I like getting money. I love money.
Right.
I mean, you know, otherwise I wouldn't have gone after that life, I think, you know. I mean,
right.
I love money, period. It's got a place, for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
And anybody that says money doesn't make you happy is bullshit.
They're unhappy.
It certainly makes me happy. But, you know.
I like to be able to buy stuff. So I concur.
You like what?
I like to be able to buy stuff. So yes, I concur.
Yeah, I like to be able to buy stuff.
Money does buy happiness.
Yes, it does.
Sure the hell does.
So yeah, those who say it doesn't never had money.
They're crazy.
They
They're
never been
just
happy.
fake because they don't have any.
Exactly.
You know, I mean, I've been broke and been rich and been broke and been rich and been broke and been rich. And rich is definitely better.
I can't wait to be rich.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'd like to experience that.
Rich is it rocks. And that's what we strive for, right? That's why we get up every day and go to work.
Fuck yeah.
Yep.
And do shit. I mean, even though I'm not the queen of cocaine anymore, I have to make money. You know, thank God for me, I can sing and get paid for it.
Right.
Hell yeah.
You know, that Days of Our Lives gig that I have is sweet.
Nice.
It's, you know, he just sends me music. I write the melody and the lyrics, go in the studio, lay it down, and wait for the residual check.
Nice.
That's what's up.
That's awesome.
It's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
I know you wrote a song for a movie that I tripped acid to and had parties based around this movie.
Natural Born Killers.
Bam! And so, like...
Born Bad.
Yeah. And
yeah,
so...
that was quite the weekend when Juliet was shooting in Chicago. And she told me, I've been friends with her since she was 14. And so she said that they were writing this movie and she was playing, you know, killer and all this. And that Oliver Stone wanted her to sing Trouble in Mind by Ella Fitzgerald or I Go Out Walking by Patsy Cline. So she told me what the movie was about. So I wrote a song that was exactly fitting for the movie. You know, I mean, I got it right from the star's mouth. You know, it was kind of easy because then she went to shoot. We went to New York. We met in New York because she was shooting in Chicago. and all we did was get high. Oh my God. We partied for the whole week. She like learned the song in about 20 minutes. That's why she only sings 25 seconds of it. Because, you know, she didn't learn it. But we had a damn good time that weekend. Now she's very sober, you know, and she's a Scientologist anyway. She's always been a Scientologist.
Right.
But, you know, that's a little too strict for me. I'm never going to be sober. I mean, you know, not smoking weed.
You know.
Sober's boring.
I'm always going to be smoking pot.
Right? Sober
Yeah,
does
come
get
on.
boring.
It doesn't matter how old you get.
Right?
I mean, you know, you might have to slow down on your coke
Oh, yeah.
when you're 60.
Right?
But, you know, maybe you have it no more by 80, but, you know, pot you could smoke all the way to the end.
For sure.
Look at it. We do have some good weed here, though, I must say. In California. We have some good weed. I don't know where it comes from, or who grows it, or if it's locally grown, or what. Probably comes from Colorado.
Probably.
It probably does. You know, I got friends up there that are growing like madmen.
Right?
In Nebraska. We both know somebody up there, don't we?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
We absolutely do. Cissie is a good friend with Trevor.
Oh, nice.
You know Trevor.
He's a sweetheart.
Yeah,
He
gone
is
down.
a sweetheart. I haven't seen him in a minute. I miss him.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a funny guy.
Yeah, he
He's a
is.
good guy.
For sure. For
Mhm.
sure.
So I'm trying not to get too doofy when it comes to certain things, but I don't very often get a moment to come full circle like that. Not come full circle, but you know what I mean. but for something that was so important in my previous years, to be able to talk to the person that wrote something that was super important, like now I know what other people go through when they have that moment with somebody. So I'm trying not to make too huge of a deal out of it right now, but inside I'm freaking the fuck out. Like, this is really awesome. So I just wanted to put that out there.
Well, cool.
'Cause, yeah.
I'm just jealous that she got to hang out with Juliette Lewis.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
she's a cool chick. She's a really cool chick.
She's sexy as
She
all
really
hell.
is. And you know, her punk band, she's good. She's a really good performer.
yeah.
Does she still do
Yeah,
the roller derby stuff?
Yeah.
No. That movie was funny, wasn't it?
Well, no, I saw her on her page. She was posting a lot of things that it seemed like she was really into that or
Maybe
something.
she was for a while. I don't know. You
And
know,
so-
we all go through fads.
Yeah. Well, that's the whole point of life. It's like a big, giant, all-you-can-eat buffet, and if you don't try a little bit of
Yes, it
everything,
is.
you're fucking wasting
And
your
if
time.
you don't, you're going to die hungry.
Well, there's going to be some
Damn
things
right.
I'm not going to try.
Well, you don't have to try everything, but
Try it anyway.
It has anything to do
You
with
know,
my
you
anus.
gotta
We
try.
ain't doing
You know,
shit.
if you're scared, just, you know, why are you here?
Right?
Yeah.
You got to get your feet wet. You got to try something.
but not everybody does, you know,
When it
which
comes
I'm
to
fine
mine,
with.
Well,
'cause
that's true.
That
They live
leaves
in a box.
that leaves more of the good stuff for the rest of us that are ballsy or crazy enough to go out and try that other shit.
Well,
so.
that's, you know, we seek thrill in life. You know, I couldn't live without being thrilled on a daily basis by something.
Right.
You know, I want to be excited about life. I don't ever want to not wish it was there. You know, I'd be off to a doctor if that were the case, because I'm a very life-oriented person. I want to live every fucking minute because it's too damn short.
Amen.
You know, you blink and 20 years have gone by.
That's the
sure.
truth.
I found
I
a
didn't mean to depress
quote.
y'all. You're all going to get old.
I found a quote
Oh, it's
by you
happening.
today that really kind of put a lot of things in perspective. Living on the edge only improves your balance.
Only improves your balance. Yeah, I've been living by that for such a long time.
For sure.
Because, you know, that's the whole point.
Absolutely.
Yeah, living on the edge. That's true.
That's a good quote.
But see, a lot of people can't do that, you know. I was just made up with that way.
Right?
I could tell at 18 that this wasn't, like, I got out of high school, and I couldn't wait to get out of Michigan. You know, I just couldn't stand it. I didn't feel like I belonged there at all. I mean, my parents and my family here are great, you know, they're just your typical Midwestern family.
Right?
You know, I love them, but I wouldn't live there if my life depended on it.
Absolutely.
Kalamazoo, Michigan, oh, bless its heart, but I haven't been back in 20 years even.
Wow.
What's the point? I meet my parents in Vegas.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
You know, screw that. I can't entertain them for 2 days, and they go to work if I go there. So,
Right.
you know, I'm too busy to do that, but I can find 2 days in Vegas anytime.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Oh, yeah. Because I am a degenerate gambler.
Right.
Are there any other
I love
kinds?
I love to gamble. Football, basketball, horses, you name it.
Nice.
I like sports. I like to bet sports. Because it takes 3 hours to lose your money. That's what I look at it.
Right?
You know, you can play 10 hands of blackjack and lose $1,000. But it takes a long time to lose $1,000 betting sports at $100 a hand.
Right?
$100, you know, a bet. You could bet all day long.
Absolutely.
Hell, I sit here and bet TVG TV. I don't know if you guys get that up there, but it's a horse track channel. And you can go to the site, TVG, and open an account and bet any track in the country and watch them run on TV.
Holy
Oh,
shit.
sweet.
Wow.
I love that
That's
channel.
pretty cool.
When I'm bored and I have nothing to do, that's what I do. Or like if I get stuck and I can't think of anything. I've been writing with my friend. We're writing a TV show about my life. Instead of a big movie, we're going to do a TV show because it's going to be more money, actually.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it can, because it takes it's so many years.
Right.
It's hard to put it into 2 hours. You know, so it would be
Yeah.
good. Like, did you ever watch that HBO show or whatever, Magic City? Did you ever
I think
see
I've
that?
seen, yeah.
Or any one of those, like, you know, the HBO and Showtime are interesting because you can do more things. You can be more sexual.
Right.
Take the topic. You're not getting censored. You know, you can. And I thought, you know what? I'm all for this because if it could go a whole season and then keep going, that's going to be way more bank than 1 month movie.
Right.
Mhm.
Right.
So, but sometimes I can't. You know, I can't just like jump up and be a writer because there's so much information about my life in there. It's hard to do that. So sometimes I just have to like bet horses.
Right? you can't just write all day.
You see how I got to that?
Yeah, but if you don't write, somebody else is gonna, and it's better.
Well, yeah, but they do, and they hand it to me, and I'm going, no, that's not quite right. You know, because they're not me. They don't know. But luckily, I have the freedom to interject because nobody can write it like I can write it. But I can't write. You know, I mean, I'm not a script writer.
Right.
So I got to still express it to these other people. And then it's like, you know, that's not, first they're making me too hard. I'm like, no, this is a love story, too. That's what it is. It's a love story. I might not have done all that shit if I wasn't so madly in love with that man.
Right.
While you're talking about it being a love story,
I don't
you
know.
want to tell us a little bit about how you met Danny?
I met him in a restaurant. I went to Florida on a vacation with my girlfriend from Michigan. We drove down. We were going to, you know, find, you know, rich millionaires and be, you know, live happily ever after on a yacht. I was 18, you know, 19, whatever. I don't know, maybe I was 20. But we drove down there, and we went to we heard about this restaurant, the Down Under, and we weren't going to go there, but it was packed. So then we went next door to Yesterday's, and we couldn't get in there either, but Danny was there, and he was at the bar, and he saw me, and I don't know, he just saw something. Because I was young and cocky, and he could tell, and he brought me in. Him and brought my girlfriend and me in. And then we started dating, and then I went back to Michigan. And then, of course, he was, like, courting my mother, sending my mother flowers and all kinds of shit, you know. My mother's like, pack your shit and go down there.
Wow.
I'm like, well, thanks. So, like, January, I left. January of 77. I went down back there, and when I got off the plane, there was a Gucci Cadillac waiting for me.
Yeah, some
With a
ladies get
big
Gucci
ribbon on it.
purses. She had
Oh,
a
it was-
Gucci
I said, oh, I
Cadillac.
died and gone to heaven. I met, you know, I'm going to be a princess.
Awesome.
I didn't know yet what the story was all about.
Right?
I had an idea when he was pulling out lots of $100 bills and coke.
Right.
You know, wearing the gold jewelry and the Corum watch and, you know. Back then, Corum was a big watch.
Right.
And then Rolex came in, I think, or then he started buying Rolexes. But Corum, it was a gold ingot, 24-karat ingot inside a watch.
Wow.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, you know, just boozy.
Right?
Bougie. Yeah, but he was good at that.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, he was special. He got killed in 91.
Damn.
Got shot 50 times
Holy shit.
in Colombia. He knew he was always going to go out like Scarface. Basically, Scarface was about him. Oliver Stone was down there hanging out with those guys. I didn't know him because I didn't go to the men's club. Like Danny owned a massage parlor and a men's club. You know, I didn't go there. I was shopping and doing my own thing. You know, when it was recreation time. You know, when we weren't working, he would go down there and hang out with the boys and prostitutes and whatever. But you know, I'm like, knock yourself out. You know, I don't want to be there. But and then 3 days later, he'd call me up, Mommy, come and get me. I don't know where my car is.
Oh shit.
I'm like, you been fucking again? Yes, Mommy. Just don't want to kick his ass. But see, there was another saying: how to make his guilt your gain. So
sure.
every time he'd fuck up like that, I got a bigger rock.
Nice.
Finger. Oh shit.
Wow.
Hell yeah.
Playing out with the phone. Tripping. Can you hear that?
Nope.
Oh, okay. It stopped. It was like a call waiting sound, but it was like in a row. Oh.
There it goes.
Oh, wow.
There it goes
Heard
again.
something there.
As long as you can't hear it, we're good.
All right.
All right.
So you were married at one time, correct? To
Oh, yeah. A couple times, actually.
okay. I believe what I read was that you were actually paid $7,000 to marry Danny's brother's friend. To
You
keep
there?
him in the. Yep.
Did I lose you? No, okay. Yeah, 7,500, I think it was, actually. No, 7,000, you're right. 75 was something else. 7,000, yeah. And it was, it was Danny's friend. It was Danny's friend, so.
And
damn it, my phone's ringing. Sorry.
dang. Tell them to go away.
Don't
No.
go
We're busy.
Sounds like the something
This
else
person's
could be a story.
agitating me by calling back because I'm not answering, then I'm on the phone.
Right? Don't you hate when that happens? Like you're on the
Oh,
phone.
yeah,
and-
because I've texted everybody that calls me. That's important, like, close circle of friends.
Right.
7:30.
Right.
So, it must not be a close friend. And they're going to be less close when I get a hold of them.
Suckers. Oh, wow.
What's up?
Yeah, well, what kind of adventures have you guys been on? You.
Me? You know what? It's kind of crazy, like reading your story and hearing how you came from Michigan and stuff. Dude, I was just a small town Montana girl, packed up my shit, moved to Colorado, got myself in some trouble, but
Oh, did you now?
Yeah.
You're not in trouble now.
Made a trip back to Montana, got in trouble. It's all good.
Good.
But yeah, I know how you feel about not wanting to go back to Michigan, and what that's like, not feeling like you fit in where
I'm
you're at.
kind of crazy. I'm kind of like psycho about it because why people do go home and visit their family, but
Yeah,
I have no desire. I have no
really
desire
don't
to see
either.
my family actually, or I'd go there. I don't know. That sounds cruel, but
No,
I love them all, and
it's
I have
really
no problems
not.
with anybody.
I don't
It's
think
like
it's
they
cool.
don't care either. So it's it's works both ways.
Right? No, I really don't
they're
think.
cool. Phone call once a week.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah,
You still
exactly.
keep in contact. It's just
Sunday call. Yeah, I call on Sundays
nice.
because
Yeah.
I'm a good girl.
Good. Behaving yourself.
Sometimes. Well, I'm a Pisces. My fish swim in opposite directions.
Exactly. You and I share the same birthday, which is totally awesome.
Oh, well, there we go. See?
So I'm pretty sure we're
So you
both
could have been a contender, too.
right. Yep.
Yeah, maybe you're a little me.
Pisces
Oh,
folks are
watch out.
crazy.
The more I see the things that I'm reading about you and stuff, I'm pretty sure you and I would get along just fine.
Yeah, I think so. Oh, yeah. And boyfriend, too.
Exactly.
Although I'm a Virgo,
Me too.
so we're
Me
much.
too.
What-
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you do.
I got exercises I can show her.
But your sign is,
Yeah, you can show me.
watch
Get me in
out, don't
shape.
trip over that.
I think we just need to get you out to Colorado for a week.
Yeah, well, you never know. I might.
Or 2 or, 3.
Or a couple months.
Well, I mean, I can always find a few days,
Right?
and that's not very far from here.
Right?
It's just like an hour, or what, 2 hours,
Mhm.
3 hours? I don't know how. Not very far. It's on this side of the world, so I mean, we're
Right.
keeping with each other, kind of, right?
You
I
don't,
can
have,
get there fast.
you don't have to cross any oceans or anything. You'll be all right.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not going to England to see you.
Right? No jumping over the pond.
No going over the pond. I took the Concorde over the pond once.
Fuck,
That
now,
thing was fast.
that would be cool.
Fucking not comfortable.
I don't know if I
But,
could do
you know,
that.
it
I'm
was a
so afraid. of
3.5 hour flight to London.
Yikes.
You said not comfortable?
Not comfortable. Very small plane.
Really?
Very tight seating. Yeah. $4,500 a ticket.
Holy shit.
How
Ouch.
much?
Oh.
$45.
But 4,500.
100.
Good lord.
But this was back in the fucking 70s.
Damn.
Like 80s maybe, whatever, that decade there. From 77 to 87, say.
Fuck, you gotta have a personal
No.
chef at that price. Yeah.
Oh
But you're
my
not going to
God.
get to England in 3.5
Yeah,
hours.
right.
no.
But I
know.
spent money on stupid things.
You
But I
could
had a
watch the
good time.
Green Mile, or you could go to England.
Right?
I mean,
Yeah. Freddie Laker back then for $99 you could get to England.
Right?
Yeah, they don't have that anymore. They
Dang.
don't have a lot of things that were good back then.
for $99,
But I-
I think we could get to Colorado Springs. From
Yeah,
here.
I'm sure I can. I mean, it's,
Yeah, we could,
it's so
not
close.
you.
People that Southwest goes every hour,
Right?
That's
Yeah.
true. That's true.
pretty much.
They got a hub here.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Dang.
Well, I will come up and visit.
Yay.
We'll have lots of hash and treats and things.
Definitely.
And things.
Oh, I love wax. Wax is my favorite.
Ah, well,
You guys sell that up there?
I
Well-
make it.
He actually won the Cannabis Cup here in Denver
Oh, I love you.
for some 707 headband.
707 headband shatter.
Nice.
Oh hell yeah.
And that was,
Nice. We get that here with it's every club has a different. It might be excellent at one club and sucks at the other club.
that's how it is here.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, is it okay?
Oh yeah,
Not
it's
just us,
it's
then.
the same. Sometimes
Yeah,
you see
some
good.
places will be all dried out, then some places will be like just a bomb.
Yeah.
Yep.
All day,
But after
every day.
checking like 20 clubs, I found my favorite 3, and I
Yes.
just cruise around between the 3.
See, that's how we are here. We find our favorite ones, and if you're making
Yeah.
crappy shit, we calling you out.
yeah.
And that weed maps, do you look on weed maps?
Oh yeah.
I
Oh
got,
yeah, see that's what I do too, and I go for the deals. Like
See, I used to.
10, we have 2 grams of wax for $25.
See, I used to do that too, but sometimes that shit's on sale, or that's a good deal for a specific reason.
Right.
Yeah, that's true. You got a point.
So-
They're trying to get their basement shit out.
Yeah. Well, sometimes some deals aren't the
But
best.
I
but-
smoke so much, it doesn't really matter. I'm pickled. Forget about it. I'm just pickled. That's what I tell everybody. That's why I look so young, because I'm pickled.
Oh god.
I have so many chemicals in my body, it's just ridiculous. I would like to know my THC content, personally, because I smoke, a bong all day long, and joints, and I've been smoking since 40 years.
Wow.
Yeah. I would love to see how much THC is in my body.
Oh, no kidding.
But,
Me too.
it helps for the pickling.
Right?
Me
Yeah.
too.
That and a little Botox, baby's looking good.
Right? Yes.
That's awesome.
Oh wow.
But definitely got to have the Botox at my age.
Right.
Ooh, but you know what? So what?
If it
Just a
works.
little needle here and there, no more wrinkles, all good. And people don't say, oh, you have Botox? No, they say, oh, you look so rested and so young. Why,
Right.
thank you.
Really, I was up all night doing drugs, but I got a shot in the morning and I'm fucking ready for work. Woo!
I've been
I'm good
doing
to go.
sativas.
Nice.
See, we need the cannabis Botox, like just a quick
Cannabis.
Oh, that was
facial
so
injection.
cool.
You get the benefits of Botox. You get high all day.
Just take some dab
Yeah.
and inject it
I
in your
got
face.
that liquid cocaine when I burnt my eye with a curling iron.
Oh my god.
Ow.
Oh yeah, I was curling my bangs and I slipped and went right into my eyeball, and I heard this.
Ow!
Ouch.
It fucking hurt so bad. My girlfriend drove me really fast to the eye doctor, and that's the first thing they did was drop liquid coke in my eyeball. Then I didn't feel a thing.
Wow.
Yeah, because it has like a
I said,
super
can I have
numbing
some of that to
effect.
go home? They're like, no. No. No prescription of that? No.
What do you mean I can't have a prescription?
Because I could drive home right now and then come right back.
Right?
I mean, I was high from that, for sure. I was ready to, like, go clean my house.
Damn!
Wow.
I know. My eyeball was, otherwise before that, it was just stressed out.
Right?
That stuff was magic.
Dang.
But like I heard you say about the broken nose, yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect.
I actually had a friend that recently was in the ER for a broken nose, and like he was taking pictures of the bottle of Coke on the counter.
Oh, that's on
Like,
the Facebook page.
They got this in the room here.
I mean,
Like,
his main picture, right?
yep. I was like,
I'd be proud of that one too.
Right.
I would have put that in my Facebook page.
All right, Cissie, we're gonna take a quick break, and then we're gonna come back to you. Okay?
Okay.
All right. Be back in a minute, man.
Okay.
Cannabis, bringing the message through our feet to new ears. Check out runongrass.com to find out more about us, our events, and how to join up or how to sponsor a runner. If you're in the Denver area, please join us for runs or start a group in your area. Running not your thing? Any sport can do it. On grass. Runongrass.com. Let's face it, rules and regulations are complicated, especially in the field of medical marijuana. Let Medical Marijuana 101 help you get through the compliance process. We can also explain to you your employment requirements, your employees, and your business. But our work doesn't stop there. Our experience in cultivation ranges from the design of grow rooms to the diagnosis and resolution of grow problems. Visit us at www.medicalmarijuana101.com or call 303-388-7706. That's 303-388-7706.
That Mad Hatter Smoke Shop has everything from space glass to butane and butane accessories, I tell you what. Located at 6091 West Colfax in Lakewood and now at 2615 Walnut Street in Denver. Ah! God damn it, Reclaim, put your pants back.
I'm Gary Johnson, and you're listening to iCannabis Radio, and I want to say, talk it up, Colorado.
And we're back, everyone. Welcome
Talk
to
it up, Colorado.
Hell yeah!
Fuck, I voted for Gary Johnson. I'm going to throw that out there. I voted for Gary Johnson because I wouldn't sell out my beliefs and vote for anybody that I thought was doing us wrong. And Gary Johnson may have done us wrong, too, but,
dude.
fuck. So I just wanted to put that out there.
Yeah.
I love to vote. I
Me
just
too.
love to. I was so excited during voting day. I had a piece of paper with me that had all the yes and no's on the props. You know, I had to ask about 8,000 people to figure out how to read those suckers. Because they're just written so badly.
Right?
You know, first you might read one and go, oh yeah, good, I believe that commercial. Yes, I'll vote yes. And then 10 minutes later, oh no, because this is all a big lie. And I'm like, oh man, because I believed both commercials.
Right?
It's
It's
great.
hard. They all
So,
seem
yeah.
legit. Like,
So when I didn't know what to do, I went to the Democratic site and checked out what they're doing. You know, on the props.
Right.
Because we had a lot of props, but evidently Florida had 170 or something ridiculous, or 70 or something crazy. Their ballot was like 20 pages long.
Dang.
That.
I mean, we had like 10 props, which was enough to study. How many did you guys have?
A few.
Yeah.
Two or three. I think there were like
Two?
3 amendments and 2 props, maybe. I mean, very few. It was,
Oh yeah,
it was
we
very
had like
small.
10 props and 3 amendments. It's like, I knew I was voting for Obama. That was all I knew until I did some research.
Right.
That's the only thing you can do.
I'm glad
And then
Obama
the
beat
big one
Romney.
about labeling our food, I don't think it passed.
No, it didn't. And why? What the fuck?
I
There's
have no
Prop
idea.
37. Why wouldn't people want to know what's in their food?
I mean, my God, how stupid are you that you don't want to know?
Right.
I mean, spider legs. Okay, everybody's eating spider legs. That's disgusting. But you know what? Put it on there on the can then, so I don't buy it.
Right.
The spider legs.
Ugh.
Gross.
You're supposed to have the ingredients. If it's got spider legs in it, you better put it on the can.
Right? Well, and the whole thing is, you know, like, I need to find the website because, like, food companies can legitimately have, like, a certain number of, like, bugs and stuff in your food.
Yeah, it's perfectly acceptable.
It's okay that you have 55 ants in there, but if there's 56, fuck you.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
Oh, my
like,
God.
it's
That just
so
grossed me out.
gross.
Makes me never want to
Rat
eat,
droppings.
even though I love to eat.
Right.
But,
we all love to
but
eat.
I do go to the farmer's market, and I do go to Whole Foods, and, you know, because I'm so grossed out by the thought of all that. I don't know if what I'm eating is organic or not, because people put organic on shit. I don't know if it's regulated properly.
Right.
That doesn't mean if it's organic, does it still have spider legs in it?
Right?
It probably
I mean,
does,
what does
since
that
there's no
mean?
chemicals.
They can't spray it with pesticides to make it organic, so chances
Okay, well,
are.
that's true. So you're not going to grow a third eye.
Right.
Right, but you're still going
But
to
you're
eat.
probably eating bugs.
Probably eating bugs, yeah.
No, let's just all eat bugs.
But in some countries, that's a delicacy, so,
Oh, yeah.
you know.
Oh, yeah. Oh, see, well, we were in Colombia one time, and Danny, we went to a bullfight. And I'd never been to a bullfight. I didn't have any idea what was going to happen, and it was just disgusting. But outside the bull ring is all these guys with grilling food. So I'm like, ooh, you know, it smelled so good because there was chicken and beef, like kebabs, and there was these little round things. Danny's like, oh, eat these. I'm like, what is it? He goes, oh, you know, it's just a little meat or something. Oh, well, it was bull's balls.
Ah, Rocky Mountain oysters.
It was disgusting. And then the guy goes, I go, how come they're so small? He goes, sometimes the bull wins.
Gross.
Oh, shit. I'll never forget that, though. That shit was nasty.
I was first introduced to bull balls when I was a kid. We had to go help with brandings every year, and so when they castrate all the little cows, they would just like throw them in a fucking barbecue pit and like eat them.
Oh
I was
my
like,
God.
what the fuck are you doing?
Eat them raw?
No, they like throw them in the barbecue
Tastes
pit,
like liver.
cook them a little bit. Yeah, they're like liver, but they're like super tough. Like, yeah, they're like
Kinda like
rubbery.
gizzards and liver mixed.
So you chewing on them balls for a while.
Feel like
I mean, you
bull
know,
ball
I don't want my
chewing
balls
gum.
deep fried.
Fuck that.
Forget it.
That's some bullshit.
Not to anybody over there.
Oh yeah, like I just remember like my dad being like, "Oh, those are Rocky Mountain oysters." I was like, "Those ain't no fucking oysters."
Ain't nothing
like,
oyster about them motherfuckers.
there ain't even water here.
Hell no.
Rocky Mountain oysters, yeah. That's
Yeah.
how did you get that name?
I know, right? Gross.
Oh my God.
Peter.
How they cut them?
Somebody funny. Somebody very funny.
Yeah, like, dude. Yeah, there ain't nothing good about chewing on some rubbery balls.
Fuck
Okay,
no.
like,
No. But you know, I still go to McDonald's.
ew.
Salty or rubbery. I
I
don't want
know.
nothing to do with
Sometimes
balls.
though, I just have to have them.
Every once in a while, I crave me some McDonald's, but you know, I regret it every time I eat it.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. Yeah.
Well, you know what? When you're hungover though, you crave grease.
Yeah, for sure.
So, you know,
Dude,
that's
the
just the
best
way it's always
thing-
been, I think. People want, you know, every time I would ever be hungover, I want hash browns, bacon,
Yeah.
you know, fry me some eggs, fry this, you know.
Yep.
Give me grease.
The best thing when you've been drinking is like Taco Bell Dorito
Nothing
tacos.
against salad.
Those
You
are
know,
delicious.
Yeah, you gotta have something that's gonna stick to your ribs so you
Right.
can throw it up later.
Including a rib.
Right?
You ever threw up a rib?
Yeah.
I dry
ribs.
heat's hard enough,
I love ribs.
but I don't like throwing them up.
Hell no. I'm like, I need that.
No. Well, no, I haven't been that hungover in years that I
Right.
would be hugging the porcelain. But boy, in my 20s I was.
The wonderful.
Because, you know, when you're doing a pound of Coke,
Right?
you can drink more.
Yeah.
Now I weigh $110. You know, $110, I can't absorb a whole lot of alcohol.
No,
You know, I'm too little. I haven't got any fat on my body, so it's like, oh, I used to get so nasty hungover because I think I could drink with those boys. You know, we used to drink agua ardiente, which is the fire water of Colombia. It's kind of like ouzo. You do shots of it.
Ugh.
Chase it with a beer. Oh, yeah. And then when you're hungover the next day, you do rafajo, which is beer and 7-Up. It's the best hangover cure ever. Half a glass of beer, half a glass of 7-Up. And mixed together.
Huh.
Because, I can't drink the next day to the hair of the dog thing. I can't. I would just be sick as a dog. But if you're feeling a little hungover, you want something sweet, you want the carbonation, you need the sugar, and you need to get a little bit of a buzz. So it's the best hangover cure.
Another good hangover cure is actually pickle juice.
Really?
Oh, but see, I couldn't drink that.
Right. Like a good half a cup of pickle
juice. It would be projectile vomited out of the...
I heard if you drank what you did the night before, you don't have to drink as much, and you get just as fucked up.
Huh.
Oh.
Yep.
Huh.
I used to do that.
Now, say that again?
Like when I was in my 20s, I used to wake up lit the fuck up, and I'd always go down to the Hooters up the street and get a picture of whatever it was I had the night before, and after that picture, I was flying.
See that? I just couldn't do that. I don't know.
It always cured whatever it was I had.
It always cured?
Yep.
Yeah. See, the 7-Up in beer is a little less. Shut up! Oh, sorry. My chihuahuas are going nuts.
So they sound like cats.
No, that's the one. Shut up, Rose. She's 2.3 pounds. Kettles, she's like 10 pounds. Shut up. Sorry. Don't you know I'm on the radio? Kettle, my neighbor is home. Oh, my friend just walked in. That's what it is.
Ah.
Okay, but the little one that sounds like a chicken hawk is 2.3 pounds.
Oh, damn.
She's got the biggest mouth and the most attitude of any animal I've ever seen. She thinks she's a pit bull. And she had 2 broken legs and was taken to my vet. And my friend who just came in is a vet tech. And she brought her over because she had to be somewhere separated from big dogs and everybody else. And she had 2 broken front legs. The people just wanted to put her to sleep. My vet won't do that. He's not going to just kill an animal because she's got 2 broken legs.
Right.
So the people signed it over to the vet, and the vet just gave it to me.
Aw.
I know. Her name's Lil Rose. She's the ugliest thing I've ever seen, okay? She walks like a gimp. She's Tiny Tim.
Nice.
She's all pigeon. Actually, she reminds me of the guy from Midnight Cowboy that Dustin Hoffman played.
Oh, yeah?
Rizzo or whatever, when he walked with the club foot. That's what she's like.
All gimping around the house.
Uh-huh.
Dang.
So is every one of your shows televised? I mean, on your little radio thing on the internet?
Yeah. Every Tuesday night from 8 till 10, we do our live show, do a little video, and just kind of talk about what...
Your whole thing, your whole vibe is really mellow and really cool.
Right? Well, we just kind of talk about whatever we're comfortable talking about. I've made a few guests a little uncomfortable, but
I would like to see you do that.
It's kind of fun. I've even been made uncomfortable on my own show and blushed before. So sometimes things get said that are a little personal.
Yeah, okay. We'll talk later, darling.
Right? For sure. I do have to ask you one question. I was reading actually kind of a funny story. How does one react when one finds out that their friend dumped a whole kilo of Coke in their jacuzzi?
Oh, my God. Mary Kay. That bitch. Oh, my God. Yeah, she was so high, she thought the people were coming. Have you ever seen the people? You do enough Coke, you see the people.
Right.
And, I mean, I've done tons of Coke at a time and never seen the people. But I know lots of boys who have.
If you do the math, you see the people a lot
only
quicker.
boys. Girls are like, they can hold their shit. But they see the people. Funny. Well, Mary Kay saw the people and took that kilo and dumped it in my jacuzzi. At that time, it was $50,000.
Jesus.
Ouch.
Yeah. it was going out for $65,000. Now they're like $10,000.
Right. Damn.
They're like $4,000 in Colombia. But, you know, Colombian Coke doesn't really get over here. It's all
Right.
Mexican Coke.
Right.
Colombians just said, fuck it, you can have the West Coast.
I was
We're not gonna
reading
fight you.
that. I was reading that story and I was like, "Oh shit!" Like,
Yeah, that's an intense story.
no Kilo in the jacuzzi. No.
Oh, I was sick. My mother called me at 5 o'clock in the morning because I was in another house, and this was my right hand guy and his woman, and he was sound asleep in the house, and she called my mother and said that I had set Pio up to take I was grooming him for a position in the drug cartel. I'm like, well, he's already my driver. You know, he was my driver.
Right.
That's what he was. He drove from Florida to L.A. or L.A. to Florida. Money went one way, Coke went another way. You know, but same shit. But so he didn't even wake up. And my mother called me because Mary Kay called my mother and said, if I end up dead, it's Cissie's fault. She was just out of her mind. After that, I sent her home. I just sent her home. I put her on a plane and sent her back to her mother. You know, it was like, it's either that or I'm going to kick your ass. She had been my best friend since high school.
Yeah, you grew up with her, right, in Michigan?
I grew up with her, yes. So, you know, I couldn't turn it over to anybody else because they would have done something really bad.
Oh, dang.
So I had to deal with it myself, but I had to take the loss. I was so pissed. That's a lot of money.
For sure.
Even though I made so much fucking money, it didn't really matter. I was making about $150,000 a month.
Wow.
Damn.
Yeah, that was, but you know, and I'm talking about in the 80s. So, you know.
That was real money.
Now it would have been probably $500,000 or something, you know.
Right.
Fuck.
It's with the way the money is, you know.
Right, yeah, for sure.
I'm happy when I clear
Fuck,
2,000
in
a
Beverly
month, you know?
Hills right now, they're selling that shit for $100 a gram. I laughed my ass off. Like, what do you think? It's the Reagan's back in the power and it's the 80s again?
Dang.
I mean, I want those guys. I want to sell them $100.
Right.
It's like, sucker. Let me sell you a bridge in Brooklyn.
Dang.
Well, as shit gets more legal, the prices are going way down.
$37,000 a month.
It's so funny because when weed goes up, Coke goes down. When weed goes down, Coke goes up.
Oh, shit. Coke
It's
must
like,
be
you know,
expensive
crops.
as fuck
It's
in
like
Colorado right now.
Yeah.
Take pork bellies or something, you know? Well, cocaine went out today at $8.48.
I would like to process my own Coke. Just grow the plants and process it myself. I wonder what the process. I wonder what the process. What is the process that one has to go, that one has to take to turn a cocoa plant to the synthesized
the
powder?
leaves.
Yeah.
They have to cook the leaves.
You cook them?
And then when they cook the leaves in big pots in the jungle, it turns into the bazuco, which is the base. And you scrape it off the top, and it's all gooey, and, you know, it comes together, and it's just a big old chunk of base, which they don't smoke anymore. I mean, they smoke crack and shit like that. I mean, it's not the same.
Huh.
You know, the process of bringing it back is different. You know, and so it's funny because it goes from the bazuco to powder in another process with ether and acetone.
Wow.
And that's what makes it into, you know, an actual powder.
Wow. And that's pure. At that point, it's pure.
Yes. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, it has a few particles of just shit that came out of the air or fell off a tree or, you know, just a little, but it's pure, yes.
Not shit that fell out of a baby powder bottle.
It's not as pure as the liquid Coke that they dropped in my eyeball.
Right.
Yeah, it's not some baby laxative.
But it's funny because they lose so much weight from the base to the powder, and then people buy the powder and turn it back to base.
Oh, wow.
Wait. It's like, bull.
Crazy.
So it's just probably better to sell them the leaves.
What's that, babe?
It'd probably just
I'm
be
not
better
hearing
just to.
you.
It'd probably just be better just to sell them the leaves.
Yeah, or chew it. Just chew it, like the Aztec Indians and the Peruvians did when they go up in the high altitudes.
Then it's
They put a
organic.
leaf under their gums. Of course, their teeth got rotted and fell out, but
But they had a lot of energy.
They was doing
yeah,
more
you
than
have a lot of
whistling.
energy. You can climb a mountain for sure.
They eat that shit at the bottom of the hill, and they get to the top, and they're like, "Fuck yes!" They get to the top, and there's
I am
weed up there. They
Superman.
smoke that, and they fucking
Hear me
just,
roar.
Dang.
The ultimate sativa is Coke.
All right, you guys. I think I gotta call it a night here. I got a couple things I gotta do.
Well, we thank
All
you
right.
so much for your time. This has been quite a treat. So
Good
thank
time.
you so
thank
much.
you. I've enjoyed it thoroughly.
Thank you so
And
very
maybe I'll
much.
come up and see y'all and come in studio and
You come to
hang out.
Colorado and you got a place to stay, you got stuff to smoke, and you
All
got
right,
a show
I'm
to
gonna
do
take
with
you up on
me.
that.
Okay?
That would be an honor.
And call me
Amen.
anytime if you want to chat about anything.
Awesome.
For sure. Thank you
Thank
so
you
much.
so much.
Have a
Thanks
great
a lot,
night.
you guys.
Thanks. You
Yeah.
too. Bye bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Okay, so that was fucking awesome.
I absolutely
Fuck yeah.
love that woman.
That
Like
was
it's
awesome.
not too often where it's like I don't want to talk. I don't want to do shit. I just want to sit back, smoke a
And
bowl, and
listen.
listen to her talk. Like,
Exactly.
it sucks that it
wisdom.
was such a short time. Like that we only got about an hour's worth of time
Right.
of that. Like I could have just listened to that for hours.
So wisdom is right there.
I have read
Experience.
pages and pages and pages and more pages about this woman, and she is so amazing. She's a
I never got to
very
ask her-
Strong woman. You didn't even talk
never
about
got to-
Catholic school.
I didn't get to talk to her about Catholic school or about Boggle, which she probably has nothing to do with, but that was going to be how I wanted to
Boggle?
end that. Well, because season 9, there's of King of the Hill, there's an episode where Peggy is playing a lady named Cissie Cobb, and
She's the
and I remember
Boggle champion.
when I saw that episode earlier this year, I remember freaking out about it, going, "Hey, wait, Cissie Cobb, I know that name. That sounds really familiar." And I went and looked it up, and and it's like there's no connection. That was just a made up fictional character
I was
for
like,
the
call
show.
her back right quick. Sure.
So no, but it had nothing to do with it. But I thought, oh, that's fucking funny. There's a character Boggle champion, and there's Cissie Cobb, the real person who's
Right.
much
Chronic
cooler,
champion.
obviously. Yeah.
Or no, Coke Queen.
the Coke Queen. She
an
was
alternative
named
lifestyle queen.
She was named Miss Narco America.
Damn.
Yeah.
So yeah, see, Bonnie and Clyde had their time, and Cissie
She's
Cobb had
having-
her
yeah,
time.
had her
and
time.
See, that's
For
just
sure.
awesome. That was neat to get to talk to her.
And some of the things that I read, said that, most of the coke that people did in Cali in the early 80s was actually, transported into the States by her.
Wow.
I guess, I found a picture of her where she was, pregnant, but she wasn't pregnant. She looked like she was about 8 months pregnant, and she had about $1 million in cash strapped to her belly.
Wow.
Went right through the airport.
Gave birth to nowadays.
Right?
She's done at TSA.
Right. I get nervous when I got some weed or a lighter going into the
Fuck
airport
yeah.
now, and she's going through with a bank vault strapped to her tummy.
Right?
That's badass.
$1 million.
I don't know. When I think about how much, I don't know. It was neat to talk to her. I can't even
Wonder
wrap
why.
my head around everything. that-
Oh, we're going to talk to her again.
Oh, I hope so.
And again
that
and
was
again.
just a
And
treat.
I'm
Again.
dragging her to Colorado because I absolutely want
Pay
her
for
here.
the plane ticket.
Right?
That would be
Bring your ass.
fucking
Bring
awesome.
Sissy Cobb to
yeah.
Colorado. Fun.
Bring her out here for 420. That'd be badass.
Yeah.
That would be cool.
Yeah. So what's the sign for Coke? 211. I mean, what
Right?
like when you do, because dabs is what
710.
710.
But that's because it's oil upside down.
Right.
420. There's
Isn't Coke every 10 minutes?
yeah, Coke's
Probably,
pretty
like-
much every 10 minutes, 6 times an hour.
Where's more?
10 after the time. 10 after the hour.
10 after it's line time. It's
Yeah.
20 after it's line time.
Hell
It's 30
yeah.
after I'm out of Coke. Oh, we'll call the dealer.
It's bump o'clock.
It's bump o'clock. That's right.
Bump
It's bump o'clock 6
Bobo,
times
baby.
an hour.
It's snowing.
I
right
like how
now.
she's like, you can't even do a bump in traffic and get away with it anymore.
You can't. There's
Oh,
fucking
man.
cameras everywhere. It's bullshit,
Everywhere.
You know?
What are you doing, Percocet? Bullshit. That's Coke. That's Coke or Ritalin you just crushed up.
Yeah, but cocaine is a whole lot safer than Ritalin.
It's a hell of a
Damn.
drug. It's a hell of a drug.
It is a hell of a drug.
I've never done it. Never done it. The only time I ever did Coke was when there was no Pepsi.
That's true.
I was just like, all right, I'll have a Coke.
That's true. I saw a meme recently. It had a picture of, I think it was Whitney Houston, said, appears in a Pepsi commercial, spends her money on Coke.
Hell yeah.
It was like, oh!
Greatest Coke of all.
I have to say that Cissie's probably touched more Coke than Charlie Sheen.
But he's probably right behind her, though.
He's probably right behind her. She probably brought half of his in.
He probably bought her connect. You know what I'm saying?
Right?
Like, shit. What do you mean you were retiring? Let me get that information.
Damn, dude, I probably just picked a 0.2 worth of hash off of my arm.
Really?
Like a dab that clearly flew up while I was packaging things.
I am not mad at you.
Sticky hash boogers.
So you got, where do you work at?
Top Shelf Extracts.
Where are they at?
Right now we're contractors, so right now we're based in Native Roots.
Okay.
But you know.
But they make hash for several different locations.
We make hash from
the
many
Denver
places.
Metro area.
So if you're at a dispensary and you would like us to process your hash, we are an award-winning company. We've won more awards than, well, you have. So let us make your hash for you. Dun 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 dun.
We can take your award-winning cannabis and
So that
turn
carries
it
a lot
into
of weight.
Award-winning hash.
It does. Like we've got another entry in the Amsterdam Cup. It's not entirely ours, but it's our tech. Dan went out to California and taught a couple of companies how to do it, and they made some Paris OG shatter and entered it into the cup. So
cool.
You know, we're rocking out in Amsterdam, but I think we've won Cannabis Cup twice. The actual cup, not a plaque, not an award.
A cup.
The actual golden cup.
4 dudes, 1 cup.
Hell yeah.
Actually, at that point in time, it was 3 dudes.
Okay,
3 dudes,
3
1
dudes.
cup.
3 dudes in a
1
cup.
Not as gross as it sounds.
I still haven't seen it.
But it was fucking awesome.
I've seen everybody's look on everybody's face. I don't need to see it.
It's right.
Like, have you seen it? Like, nah. And they say, you don't want to see it.
Do you know what a blue waffle is? It's
No.
not. It's not an Eggo.
You don't want to know.
Look it up. Yeah, you do.
Don't.
No, you do.
God.
Like, go look it up. Turn off safe search and just type in blue waffle.
I know what a pink. You know what a pink sock is?
It's quite possible, but I don't know if I want to know.
wanna
I know there's a lot of fucked up.
Whenever
things.
a girl gives me blue balls, I give her the pink sock.
Oh, okay. Well, this sounds pleasant.
Both. I give her 2 pink socks. That's right. You give me blue, I'll give you pink.
Tell us, what is a pink sock?
It's prolapsed vagina and anus. Inside
so gross.
out.
A lady that I took care of in the nursing home years ago. It was my first week of training, and I went to clean her up, and I couldn't figure out what the fuck was going on. Her uterus literally like fucking fell out. Like,
Yep.
And the other nurses are like, "You gotta push that back up in there." No, I don't.
Yep.
I'm in training.
That's when you
have
quit.
to show me how.
That's when it's time to quit.
When you walk the fuck
Today's
out.
my last day. Like this bitch got a pink sock, and I ain't touching it.
I was like, I couldn't see what was going on,
Yeah.
and like I got a handful or something. I was like, what?
That is not right. When I saw this, I was like, that is not right.
I was like, I pray to God that never happens to
Yeah,
me.
that's why you got to do those kegels.
Yes, that is
You know what
why
I'm
they're
saying?
important.
If a coochie's falling out, something ain't right. You know, somebody coughed too many times.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, if you get a pink sock, life's over. You gotta
Yeah.
start having sex with horses to put it back. I had a dog that actually prolapsed.
And that's where STDs come from.
Yep.
Fucking horses.
Fucking
people.
horses, horse cock in Tijuana. I used to go down to Tijuana and dress up as a donkey and fuck the locals.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
How'd that work for
They,
you?
they paid cash.
Yes.
I did not argue.
Oh man, that
You
brought
want me to
right,
do what? Oh, okay, cash.
That brought me right back up to it, man. I was still stuck on the falling out uterus, and
Yeah.
I was trying to hear everything that was
Pink
going,
sock.
but I was trying not to. And then the donkey.
I feel that if you
brought
got
me right
fucked
back
by a
up.
donkey or a horse, no man
Pink
could ever
sock.
satisfy you after that.
Don't get pink socked.
Actually, hey, I read a story about a guy that decided to have sex with a horse. Actually, that was one of my news stories that I
Well,
loved.
the horse had sex with him, right?
The horse had sex with was him.
And it killed him? Is that
It
the
killed
one?
him.
Yeah.
Like, he didn't want to go to the emergency room
Embarrassed.
because he didn't want to tell the doctors what had happened. And, like, it ruptured his
Everything.
intestinal tract.
Yeah.
He stuck something this big.
Well, yeah, I'm not
that's supposed to
surprised.
be this big,
I'm
and-
shocked.
I seen a girl die off of that on a video.
Holy
Yeah, she
fuck.
did. The horse went in and she was like, ah! It was just like that. She went, ah! And it went from the beginning to the end like that, and she died right there.
Yes, Angel, the Tijuana donkey shows are real.
Yeah.
And people really do go watch.
If you got $1,500, I'll come to your house right now. Donkey suit not included. That's another $3,000.
We still gonna dress you up like a donkey next Halloween.
That's right. Let's make it happen. Pin the tail on the donkey. No.
Well, for $4,500, we shouldn't be waiting till Halloween. That's money lost. Goddamn. You know, there's fucking people around here that got to be having that kind of money to throw around that want to see some donkey action.
Want to see some
shit.
donkey fucking?
So if any of you all know anyone that may want to sponsor a Colorado donkey show, please contact us
Hell
here
yeah.
at Sexpot Radio.
Hallelujah.
Oh, fuck yeah.
SexpotRadio420@gmail.com.
You get pink salt.
Yuck.
But leave your blue waffle at home.
Blue waffle.
No blue waffles with the pink socks.
Pink, blue waffle. That can't happen to a black person. That'd be more like purple waffle. I'm
Actually, it pretty much is like purple waffle.
is it what I'm thinking? Like somebody takes your nuts and steps on them?
No.
It's a girl thing.
Oh, it's a girl thing?
Oh, my balls hurt now. So you don't even have to touch somebody's dick or balls. You just have to say something, and you will make it to guys to go around. Fuck, ow, fuck you, ow, my balls. And you don't even have to touch them. See, women, you have more power than you know.
Do you guys talk about cuckolding on here?
Huh?
You guys talk about cuckolding?
You know, I watch a little bit of porn that's titled that, and I still haven't entirely figured out
I've experienced it.
what it is.
Explain.
I got approached in a bar once by this guy for me to fuck his girlfriend while he watched.
That's
Well,
why I couldn't figure out what it was. I just thought it was some weird, I don't know.
It was fun, but it was crazy because we had sex several times. But the very first time we had sex, they took the condom off. I was ready to take the condom off, throw it in the trash, call it a night. They took the condom from me, took the contents, spilled it on her chest, and he drank it up.
Now, that's the shit I've seen.
Yeah.
And that's what I thought it was.
Yeah.
And it's like, all right.
And I said, wow. I said, well, if you start cracking jokes tomorrow by the water cooler, we know why. You swallowed a comedian's balls. You swallowed my sack. Cracking jokes.
Wow.
That's why I've been trying to find a girl to swallow my balls, but she's allergic to gluten, so I have to come up with a way to get gluten-free ball sack sauce.
So would you just have to eat a lot of gluten-free food?
That's what I'm thinking.
To rid your body of it? I mean, a 30-day gluten-free diet to
probably
blow
just
load
for one blow job. You know what I'm saying? Like it better be a good blow job. Let's just put it that way.
Better be more than one.
Right?
Yeah.
Better be 30 days.
It's gluten-free,
blowjob.
bitch.
Dude, you need to charge her for that.
Definitely. Like I like gluten. In fact, I go to places where they add extra gluten.
Right?
You asking me to take that shit out?
Gluten and MSG, like extra on my fries, please.
Yeah, please, extra.
Yeah.
Extra not healthy shit.
Put a little gluten in your face.
Fuck yeah.
All up in your face.
Got your gluten all over me.
I'm gonna gluten on you later.
Gluten baby bath batter.
Baby batter. Gluten-free baby batter.
That's how the babies are made. If you put it inside, it's babies. You put it
That's
outside, it's a mess.
It's a
Somebody
mess.
just needs to get a towel.
Cream pies is how you make babies.
That's right.
I made 2 cream pies in my day. Actually, I made several cream pies, only 2 babies.
Yeah, it's nice when you get to make the cream pie and
Yeah.
nothing happens.
Angel
Yeah.
says she just wants it to taste good.
Oh, give me some pineapples.
No, you know what? You let that shit go to the back of your throat. You don't even have to fucking taste it, okay?
Actually, I'd rather just get head instead of hand. Because I'm so sick and tired of girls sucking dick with their hands.
But sometimes it's necessary because the mouse just isn't doing what that thumb there at the end is hitting, and it's like, all
I want
right.
head, not hand. If I wanted to give myself hand, I give myself head. I could just jack off with a squirt bottle. I mean, fuck. No hands. Ta-da.
Look, Ma, no hands.
That's what I want. You know what I'm saying? To the back. To the back of your dome.
That takes some quality talent right there on a woman's behalf to be able to blow a man without using her hands.
I had
be
it
successful.
done. I had it done once. It didn't last very long. I was laying down, and I told her to let go, and she sucked my dick as much as she could without any hands, with me laying down. Then she asked me to stand up. I said no. I just got off work.
Nope.
I'm tired.
You just let her lay on her back and you fuck her face. Okay.
But you're missing the point.
I'm telling you.
He just got off of work.
Yeah.
Guys don't want to do shit when we just get off of work. Like, see, today I've been working pretty much since I got
Fucking
up.
face.
And I'm going to go home and I'm going to lay down. And I'm hoping
that
we've learned some things tonight.
Head with no hands.
I was busy today, too.
I got pictures.
I know.
Head with no hands.
So I'm a little exhausted and I really don't give a fuck. No, I'm kidding.
Head with no hands.
Ask bitches to come over. Yeah, can you ready to do the double H, H2H? What's that? That's head with no hands, bitch. Can you do it? And I'm going to be laying down. So it's going to be all lower back and abs. This is all core muscles right here. Do you have them? Do you have core muscles? I want to do a program called Dick for Weight Loss.
Dick for weight loss.
I want to fuck beautiful fat women and turn them into beautiful princesses. But by giving them an inch per pound, per 5 pounds they lose, they get an inch of dick.
Okay.
So if they lose like 30 pounds, I'll be over there for a couple hours. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And if they lose weight, then they get anal fucked with no lube.
I mean, if they gain weight?
If they gain weight, yeah. If they don't lose, or if they gain more, if they gain the weight back.
Going balls deep, no lube.
Balls deep, no lube.
No warning,
anal.
no nothing.
All anal. All the way to the back.
Yeah.
First stroke, all the way to the back.
Yeah.
Your belly button was an innie, but it's going to be an outie.
You're about to get pink sock, bitch. You're going to stop eating them biscuits. You're going to stay off the biscuits, or you're going to get penetrated deeply in the anal cavity, in the brown eye.
Oh my God! Ow!
You think I would think that'd be successful?
I think so.
It seems that way. It seems motivating.
I would not want to gain weight if it meant that.
The trick is you give them the best sex of their life, and you say you can have that every day if you lose weight. But if you don't,
you get the best sex of your life in your
brown
ass.
eye to the back,
right in your fanny.
One stroke. Just go straight to the back, and then pull out, wipe it on the sheets, bounce.
Ouch.
So I'll see you tomorrow with a scale. The scales of justice, anal or vaginal today. What's it gonna be? Stay tuned in to She's Getting Fucked to lose the weight.
That's awesome.
Oh my God! Ow!
A little bit of penal incentive. A little penetration. Never hurt anybody. Hell yeah.
Ouch. Anyway, we got like 2 minutes left here. So, tomorrow, no show.
So lose weight or you get your ass fucked.
Get ass fucked.
Lose weight.
Get on
or
your shit,
send a dick to
America.
your house.
Or it's going to be on you.
And
Get
he's
your
been-
shit together.
And he's been doing exercises.
So your butthole
Could
in
be
trouble.
dangerous.
I want head with no hands, and I want to help ladies lose weight by giving the dick diet.
That sounds noble.
As seen on television.
That.
As seen on television.
God damn. Anyway, Thursday night. What do we have going on? We have
Stickman and Holly G on Overgrow the
You
Radio.
guys got a show on Friday too?
No.
no Friday shows.
The Hemp Connoisseur.
The Hemp Connoisseur
on Thursday.
digital magazine show.
Dude, I have to
It's
say
on
that the
Thursday.
Hemp Connoisseur is my favorite new local magazine.
From 4 to 5.
So,
Okay.
you know, if I went up to their location actually a couple of weeks ago to pick up something. And the people that were in there were super friendly. You know, I mean, I was in there trying to pick up something that wasn't there. You know, they said, "Oh, it's not here yet," but you know, whatever. And they just the way that they handled it was quite impressive. So, yeah, that's going to be another one of those free shout outs to THC for just being awesome to a random person. So,
word,
you fucking awesome.
So, and then Monday is Georgia.
The Georgia show.
The Georgia show, 7 to 8. And then next Tuesday we'll be back.
Hey.
Cool.
And then that's
With
2 days before
shenanigans.
Thanksgiving.
Yes.
So
Thanksgiving is next week.
Next Thursday.
Damn.
Shit fucking comes up fast as fuck.
I'm so sick
came
and tired of
really
these
fast.
holidays.
Yeah, but see, October, once you get to October, you got 3
Yeah.
solid months.
Yeah.
It's just Halloween,
Yeah.
Thanksgiving, then Christmas, and New Year's Eve.
It sucks though. I mean, this is probably the best 3 months of homeless people's lives.
Yeah, because they get to eat real
Yep.
well.
Yep.
You know, and if they dress up right
Yep.
on Halloween, they get all kinds of free
Yep.
food. It's not very nutritious, but
Freeze their ass off every night.
that's the
Right.
part that sucks.
Yeah, but they get to eat.
But so this year, I don't know, like a few years back, me and Jenny did a thing where
yeah,
we went and
we
bought
are.
a gang of blankets. And so, are we going to do that again this year?
Sexpot Radio is going to be doing a blanket drive.
That's cool.
I got the thing made on Facebook. I just haven't gotten people invited because I've been busy with a lot of stuff. Anyway, we're doing a blanket drive. You can drop off blankets here at the studio or at Mad Hatter's Smoke Shop. We'll be taking collections there. We're going to hand them out on Christmas Eve this year.
Cool.
So, clean blankets, please.
Clean blankets, coats, and blankets.
But if you don't want to physically donate any of your own blankets, you can go to Walmart.
Definitely.
They tend to have the fleece blankets for like $2.
Yep.
I mean, dirt fucking cheap. You
Or go to ARC.
right.
You know, yeah.
Although there's tend to be a little more expensive sometimes.
Well,
Really?
if-
Yeah.
either way,
$2.
whatever.
You're right. You're
but
right.
they're not the hugest blankets.
You're right.
Either. And so we went and gave this blanket to a person that just seemed like we were giving them a patch. You know, because the way that they had their stuff set up, and it's like it's a
Right.
reasonable blanket, but so bigger blankets
Right.
make for happier, warmer people. But you know, if you want to like make a huge contribution, you know, $50 at Walmart on blankets gets 20
Yeah.
blankets for sure, and that's could help a lot of people.
And be considerate if you want to give a blanket to an Indian, make sure it's sealed in plastic. I tried to get some blankets to these Indians, and they were like, "Fuck you."
Really?
Yeah. Thanksgiving blankets just didn't sound right. They
What
were
should you
upset.
give an Indian on Thanksgiving?
Piece of America.
Their land.
The land
Fuck
of-
out, bitches.
You can have my house for 24 hours, motherfucker.
So anyway, blanket drive. You can drop blankets off here at the studio at the iCannabis Radio Studio, which is the Edson Mayton and
All
Matt's,
jokes, Indians.
Edson Mayton Matt's law office at 2130 South Bel Air Street. You can also drop off blankets at
Mad Hatter
Smoke Shop
Yay!
at 1691 West Colfax or at 26th and Walnut right next to MMD. They will be taking blankets for us. And while you're at it, go out, buy a toy for a kid, get entered in the raffle at Mad Hatters.
Because Mad Hatters is doing a toy drive.
That's cool.
Yes, we are. People, if you are not local, if you would like to send toys to the shop, you're welcome to do that. And we will actually enter you in the raffle because if you're going to pay to mail us a gift, we will pay to mail you a prize.
Amen to that.
And some people
Yeah.
are just sending me money so that I can go buy toys.
Which is awesome
Amen.
because then we get to go to Toys R Us or somewhere and buy sweet toys.
Because I like toy shopping.
Right.
I want to buy toys for some adults, too.
Should we have an adult toy drive?
That will be for the homeless.
An adult toy drive.
For homeless. Hell
Homeless
yeah.
people need to masturbate too.
They do.
You
On the
know?
rocks, in the grass, you know.
Right.
Just give them some condoms.
Why all these homeless people got dildos?
Dildos and lube, man.
I actually saw a homeless couple. I was like, man, if this motherfucker can get a girlfriend and be homeless, I'm fucking up.
Right?
That's pretty sad.
Maybe they were together before they were homeless, and they're just really
Maybe
dedicated
it's her
to each
fault
other.
they're homeless.
That's true. That's true.
And she fucks really well, so she won't leave him.
Might be some good
No,
coochie.
he won't leave her.
fucks really well.
Yeah.
I imagine homeless pussy would be good pussy, though, because you could just send her home.
Yo, go to your
or lack thereof.
Go to your sidewalk.
Hell yeah. Can I spend the night? Yeah, in the bathroom, in the tub, perhaps with some soap and water. You can come sleep in bed with me. It's probably been years since you've been in the bed, hasn't it? No, that'd be fucked up.
Yeah.
She's all happy to fuck on the couch. No, I'm not ready for the bed yet. It's been years. Let's just do it. Let's start with that chair and that dumpster. I like the role play.
Your backyard?
Hell yeah. Under some branches.
Oh my lord.
Perhaps a tree that's been struck by lightning and needs to be picked up by tree removal. We could fuck under those branches.
I like pine needles.
Hell yeah. I like sap on my back. I like it when a tree finishes on my back with sap.
Oh my god.
Hell yeah. People, this is every day. This is every day. I didn't know this was going to happen. This is every day.
It just happens.
Good shit.
So anyway, yeah, that's it. After Sex Pot Radio next Tuesday, there will be no more shows next week because of the holiday. And then we'll be back up the following Monday.
So I want to say one more time, mad love to Cissie Cobb. Thank you so much for your time.
Much
and
love.
for living your life and not being a slave.
Amen to that.
Absolutely. Oh, yeah.
Don't look at me, guys. No, I'm joking.
Thanks for coming by, Dick.
Thank you for having me.
Thank
This
you
is
for
fun.
coming by. That shit was...
This is good times.
And next week we should have Christy Lunsford of Dixie Elixirs in the studio and Joel Halen.
Yay!
Yay! So you can all glasturbate.
When are people going to start? When are people going to start smoking again in here?
You can smoke in here.
No, where's the?
Oh yeah, there's pinball
Sometimes
machine.
people come.
Arcade.
Sometimes people come. Sometimes they don't. But you know,
So it's just hit or miss.
All right. So everyone, have a great night. Peace out.
Oh, and don't forget to jerk off.
Do it.
Close your eyes.